Hey neighbors, Handyman here with Initiative Coffee Company, and we are back for another episode of Initiative Coffee Company presents In the Red, an adventure where four of our heroes try real hard to get out of debt, and then maybe just give up on that overall and take all the
Get
money
Hot Fudge Sundays.
they normally would have to get out of debt and just use it on other stuff instead and deal
You like
with
Hot Fudge Sundays?
things they're in debt to. Hot Fudge Sundays apparently is the thing.
Yo, I got a real background on. If I say your name, I'm probably gonna have a stroke. It's no longer a thing. No, I didn't.
What?
What? Leave me be.
What is happening?
Let me go.
I don't know.
All right.
What is? Did I join the wrong stream again?
NX,
No.
your background. It's not my
this is-
room anymore.
This is my. Oh, well, it
That's
can
the room
be.
he's in.
Same.
This is. You know, I actually have to be in a room at some point.
No, you don't.
There's. a
Sometimes
wall.
you could be like Dimitri and be in a town, but like out in the middle of the town, or you could be like Spit and you're just like in the
No,
grass.
I want to. Hang on. I'm gonna be in the player's handbook.
Oh shit, that's a good one. Except for that guy that's behind you. That's not a good guy to be behind or in front of. That could kick your ass.
How about if I?
There's that guy's from
Oh, that's a
Storm King
brand
Thunder.
thing. I'm gonna be in a video card.
Oh shit.
That checks
Okay.
out. Yeah, let's move
We're
on.
playing D&D. Hi. Yeah, hi.
This is how we never get to combat.
It's true.
You're wondering why we never get anything done.
Last time on In the Red, our heroes met a gentleman by the name of Corbin. Corbin is the son of witches and suggested that he might know how the heroes here can get to Goldholm without being murdered by shadows on the way, because it's mostly dark in Goldholm and shadows are plentiful. There's some sort of ritual he plans on doing that will make them not attract shadows, as it were. They had to collect some stuff, including Dickberg feet. Dickbird feet.
Dickberg?
Dickberg.
It's now
Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. Here in
It's a
Dickberg.
hamburger. It's a hamburger now. Bamboozled.
Might solve a mystery or rewrite history, as well as catfish whiskers.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
Full of fish.
Yeah, so it's been like a full week. What happened to the straw that we replaced the whiskers on the...
A full week.
It's
been like
I guess it's
3
only been
hours.
Well, I guess it's... yeah, well,
sir,
whatever.
Stop breaking
It's-
my immersion. If I'm on YouTube, I'm watching this one after another. This never stopped. We just ate out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That means 3 hours from now I'll be in a totally different place.
That's right.
It's true.
Dickberg apparently is a thing.
Dickberg.
Facts.
Yeah, so you met Corbin, who said he could concoct some sort of poultice that would make you not necessarily invisible to shadows, but not the direct and immediate target of their desires at all times.
I'm gonna look at the group and be like, did he say that to us? Is this new news?
No, he let us know, and
this
that's
is
why
new
we
news
went
to
to go
me,
to
too.
get the
This is
thing.
new news? Okay.
We-
After humana,
It's for with the whole salve situation that he's gonna make with all the Dickberg feet and stuff.
Woo!
Well, apparently it's now written canon. It's Dickberg now. It's no longer Dickbird.
I'm fine with it.
It's
It's gonna be another
so
one
he
of the
said.
towns.
So he said that his Dickberg is just a bunch of people that are really nice.
He just has an overestimation of how valuable his little homestead here is. He
So
considers it a whole town.
Whatever you want.
Ah.
There's a lot of holes in the ground.
Sure, yeah. That's a
Um,
spelling
so-
joke. Way to
Yeah,
go.
it was. Yeah. Slayer's just thinking. No, so he said that it would make us practically invisible to shadows. Or is it to the realm of not aliveness?
No, so like he's not exactly sure of all of the side effects, but the main purpose of the poultice would be to not like it would like dampen any passive notice that shadows would have of you. Right? It's not going to make you invisible to them, so if you do dumb shit like cast daylight in the middle of them, it might not let them know.
Why do I feel like I'm getting attacked? Like, I had this all last weekend. I don't feel like this is nice.
There are ways you could attract them. If you like attack them or whatever, they will see you.
This isn't even a word.
But they won't. They won't like passively be attracted to you for sake of murder.
Like a camouflage.
Oh, they are.
That's not how you spell camouflaging. That's how you spell camouflaging.
Where you go down, Captain?
He did suggest that you come up with some kind of a plan to kill that Bodak because you still need.
Is it daylight out? Yeah,
it is daytime now. Yeah.
All right, let me just run around the plot.
No, that's literally what I am doing.
And
that was a good run.
The main reason you need to hide from these shadows rather than just like escape back here every day is because it's always dark in Goldhome.
Yeah.
The shadows are
you
so
mentioned
thick
that.
in Goldhome that like the sun never shines through. So
Yeah.
Maybe you should cast daylight.
maybe.
It'll just make them upset with you.
Well,
But
you're
yeah,
with me.
so we had, like, Corbin had shared with us that he pelted it with arrows previously, and he thought that he vanquished it, and it did for a little bit, but didn't seem to do the trick because they came back. So...
Was that garden there the last time?
Yep.
Yeah, it was!
No, overnight it came into reality.
It's been there.
He's like, guys, I've been really busy, and I can't really hear anything because I'm so crazy.
It is
So I just went and
surprisingly
planted some
lush
plants.
for this area. Most of the things in this region are not super great looking. It is surprisingly lush, that garden.
Hey,
How the-
Corbin,
Okay,
you got
this
a
is-
really nice garden
This
over
is
here.
actually me, like, legitimately asking, as me a person, was that there the last time we played?
Yes.
And we just
Yeah,
didn't
it
notice
was.
it?
We
Okay.
didn't see it.
All right,
Yes.
thank you.
We ran inside.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't touched this map since last week.
In disappointment.
I saw it as we were making our way in.
Okay.
Corbin, you have really, really nice garden back here.
Oh, thank you. It's the gifts my mothers gave me.
Oh, wow.
You have a green thumb. I do one of these
No.
Yeah.
because green magic.
What kinds of things did your mothers leave with you? These look like
Depression.
different crops.
Oh, it's mostly like vegetables. It's like root vegetables, mostly potatoes, carrots, turnips, that kind of stuff. As you look through the
Oh.
crops, it says, "Oh, the gifts they left me just enhance the soil. That's all."
Oh, okay. And what about this garden? This one doesn't look like it's going too well.
It looks like it's just been recently harvested.
Oh, okay.
Could you teach us anything like that?
How to grow? Do you know any
Soil.
witches?
Have you ever tried... Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No. Let's
Have you ever tried to grow anything on the other side of the water here?
No.
So we killed.
I don't really try to keep any of my stuff on the other side of the water. I try to keep it on this side where it's safe.
That makes sense.
I say to him, I'm interested in green magic.
Mm-hmm.
I myself have felt some connection with the Lady of the Woods, and I feel like there might be connection in a. I've never done this. You're like about as far as I've ever gotten in this conversation, and I'm really sorry if I feel inadequate here.
I think we all just got an awkward glimpse into Jake's dating life.
Wow.
Maybe that was uncalled for. My apologies.
You know what?
Oh no.
I'll take a Benny for that one.
Um,
Oh, one Benny will suffice.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm probably going to be the one using it, so, like, sure.
he says, yeah, I don't know that my mothers were particularly big fans of the Warden, but...
Of a what?
The Warden?
The Warden?
Oh, shit. Damn it. Now... Fuck me. I'm gonna play the dumb character. Huh?
The Lady of the Woods, amongst those connected with the creatures here is often referred to as the Warden. One of her responsibilities was limiting the activities of the face spirits.
Well, how about this? I'm turning a new leaf, and I show him the bone that's not on my body anymore. I look at NX and I'm like, NX, I'm like, hey, can you show that like that bone that I gave you?
The bone. Oh yeah, the one to replace the flute you stole off me.
I didn't.
Well, you didn't steal it.
Yeah.
But
I'm
the one
very
that
clear
was
here.
stolen
That
off me.
was
So
stolen off me.
while we're bickering about it, I pull it out and just sort of like, huh? Because I still have no idea. Like it was.
We have no idea too.
This bone was given to me. And look, I actually turned to him like, this bone was handed to me to replace something that was stolen off me while I was sleeping by my friends. So
It's what I do.
Can y'all shut up? Like, I look at you like I clearly have something, and then I look.
All right,
at...
so I whipped the bone at your face. I guess apparently.
How dare you? And I go, I'm a fan of the Face Spirits. We have a few that we are in touch with, and it sounds like I'm not doing what the Warden and I like wants. So maybe I'm like the new gen version of it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I think the Warden would be particularly pleased with you reaching
what?
out to the Face Spirits.
They would or wouldn't?
Would. I mean, the Face Spirits aren't particularly pleased with her all the time, but part of protecting and limiting what they can do is making sure that they are safe.
My goal is not limiting.
No, I don't expect that it is. But the Warden, the Lady of the Woods, as you refer to her, is not only the kind of keeper of the Face Spirits, but also their guardian.
Yeah, it sounds like protection and limiting, like how a mother would limit her children.
Well,
that's exactly right. Yes.
Well, I guess then, I'm trying to figure out how I can learn more from you because, and I'm just gonna drop it. I'm like, I see that in my book that apparently is from her, that your family has mentioned here, and I say, can you read this? I show him the book, and I said I can't read it, but every time I stumble across a spirit, it becomes legible for me. Or not, he wouldn't use the word legible. I can read it.
He says, no, I've never learned the higher languages. I don't.
Do you know what kind of language this is?
So this is it's a Sylvan script, but the letters are written in they're combined in celestial words.
Oh.
Damn it, I'm never gonna be able to read this book. Written in Sylvan, but
Well, the letters are like Sylvan alphabet.
Sylvan alphabet.
But the words are celestial.
God damn it.
Where did you find this book?
I don't. Scrolls up in my backstory. I found it in a swamp.
A swamp?
A swamp.
It's like here, but more acidic.
I feel like he gets that, but I want to say, in a swamp, I found this book, and I was drawn to it, and I've kind of just been rolling with it, but I've never been able to read it. It was in the swamplands, not in where I'm from. Um, I just have had it, and when I got here, whenever you find a shrine, I try to like flip through the book, and I try to see pictures and stuff, and words become more legible. And since I've been here, um, your family's name has come up as people that are very important.
I can't say that
feel-
that's terribly surprising. My mothers were pretty powerful witches.
So I guess we might have something, maybe not entirely in common, but at least something in common.
Sure, yeah, I think I'm very interested in kind of what you have to say. I just don't know how I can particularly be of help.
Maybe it's something that is not immediately and readily available, and maybe we come into contact at a later point in time where our paths will cross again, where we can be beneficial to not just one person, but to each other.
Or you could join us on an adventure.
Or you could join us in an adventure.
I have to stay here and tend to this land, unfortunately.
You're right.
That's true.
You're
You
right.
just showed us your awesome crops, actually.
What
That's
if
a good
we
point.
have like a contingent of people, known as our civil service group, that can take care of your land if you were away for like a week?
I'm unfortunately bound to the land.
Bound?
What?
have to.
I don't see any shackles.
I have to return here.
Yeah. But like maybe you're gone for a couple of days,
No,
like helping out, saving the world.
I can't.
No.
That's what I mean. I can't leave.
But like you're gonna come back.
I have to be here at night.
Is it because of the shadows of the begin?
The Bodak?
No. Bodak.
This is no. That's largely. I mean, that's another benefit of being here. But my family is a pact with the land. We don't.
What happens if you're not here?
I'd rather not find out. I don't know.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
So Corbin, real quick, which direction does the Bogan usually come?
Bodak.
Bodak.
What else happens to the Bogart?
Where's Bobby come from?
Where's Bojack?
He says the Bodak wanders this area, knowing that I'll be here. At night he tries to be nearby to track me, to try to get me before I can get back here. I don't know. He doesn't come from one direction all the time. He waits. He lies in wait for me.
What if we set a counter trap?
What do you mean?
Like, what if you're like here, and then we're hiding like here?
That would be a bold decision.
Well, then you cross the river and we fight him.
So you mentioned earlier, like we got all these ingredients for us and for you, and you mentioned that they could act as sort of not necessarily a warding, but like a way for us to kind of sustain better when normally the shadows would come by and get us. Or you. Have you made this yourself previously for yourself too? And
I haven't, not in some time. I've used it once. The last time I killed the Bodak. But I don't know. It clearly isn't permanent.
Yeah.
Right. Unfortunately, one of the ingredients is part of the Bodak. So in the week that it takes to regenerate wherever it regenerates, I was protected for that amount of time. But once it regenerated,
Gets back.
I no longer had that part of it with me.
When you had killed it previously, you mentioned that it's not a smart idea to let all of the shadows assemble around the Bodak. Did you fight the Bodak all by itself, or did you end up finding shadows congregating and attempting to assist it as well?
The shadows flock to it, but aren't quite as fast as it is. So the trick I used was to keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't. I mean, I had to deal with a few shadows, but the kind of horde that typically ends up being here by morning hadn't amassed yet.
How fast was it moving compared to the shadows? And I mean, it sounds like you were just running a whole bunch too.
Yes. I mean, it moves somewhat. I mean, not much faster, but faster enough that if you keep it moving, they don't have time to kind of consolidate around it.
Yeah. And did you do something aside from existing to make it chase pursuit after you?
I don't know if anything else in this area is alive. Any other people.
Mm-hmm.
I might be the last thing left living in this area.
And the bear.
Well, yes.
Where did you find the bear?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about the bear too.
Yeah, bears.
I mean, I found.
About to find out how to fight the Bodak. Bring up the bear.
It's one of the other. It's one of the other remaining gifts. One of the other remaining gifts of my mother's. I don't know. He's been around since I was small.
Aw, and it was probably small too. It's like the Jungle Book.
It's a Jungle Book.
What's a Jungle Book?
It's a jungle.
Oh, Joe. It's like the book that Morty has.
I guess.
You could say it's the bare necessities of reading.
True.
So the shadows, did you wind up having to? You said you had to take care of some of the shadows too while you were busy running in fear from them.
Yes.
Do they require any special treatment to make them go away, or just arrows to them too?
They become a little bit more challenging. They're a little bit more challenging to hit than most creatures, and they are pretty resistant to many types of attacks. But
I like how straightforward this guy is, because at least he's like, you know what? It's tough to hit him with arrows, or at least it takes double the amount of arrows. Like,
I mean,
keep running.
These shadows require arrows 3.
Right. I mean, the shadows, none of them are particularly sturdy, but it's difficult to hit them with when you normally think you would have hit them.
Yeah. So kind of going really quickly back to my question. For the sake, I mean, if Morty was suggesting that you're fairly direct, would you say that the Bodak has a walking speed of approximately 30 feet per second?
I wouldn't say anything that silly. I don't know about walking speeds or.
How about floating speeds?
Yeah. So when we first encountered you yesterday, you came running with a pretty big fright from outside, and I take it that the shadows and the Bodak were in pursuit of you then too, or were you just aware of the time and such?
Both. I was running because I was aware that the sun was going down faster than I was keeping track of. But I mean, they know we're here. They can
Yeah.
they can sense us.
Quick question, you might have answered this already.
Mm-hmm.
If you just kill some of the shadows, or remove, do they come back so many days later, or are they gone?
As far as
I know it's hard to
they,
see. Good.
as far as I know, they come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because the Bodak came back too as well.
That's why I think there's
Oh.
something else in Goldhome.
Yeah.
But it
So
was a
you-
couple of weeks before it came back, though.
The Bodak was about 10 days. But the Bodak is quite a bit more powerful than the
Shadow.
shadows are. It takes more energy for it to come back, as it were.
So, guys, as y'all been chatting, I've been looking around. Should we light some fires as it gets closer to night on the other side?
I like that. Hey, Corbin. If we light a fire, have they been just putting it out, or do they stay away from it? Like, what's the dealio?
I've never thought to light a fire. I don't rely
Perfect.
on it.
Well,
we know that the flowing water seems to create an impermeable barrier for them. Would they be averse to or attracted to light? Because I think my friends here are suggesting, hey, let's put up posts outside, but it's at risk of them being put out and stuff like that. Do you know if they are attracted or repelled by light like that?
I don't know. The stories say that they're attracted to natural light.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that includes fire or just
The
daytime
sun.
light, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. At the very least, it would help you all to see them if you were trying to
Yeah.
break their siege or anything.
When you were fighting the Bodaks, are they like ephemeral creatures, or were they like are they material? Do they run on the ground? Do they fly through the air? Do they teleport?
Typically, they're terrestrial, if that's
Mhm.
what you're asking.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. They walk.
Guys, I think I'm hearing the children
Yeah.
laughing or crying.
Yeah. Just a
I
second.
think they're a
Let me yell
little
at her. Hold
ahead
on.
of schedule. No, it's okay. It's thematic. I was just a little I got chills.
If so, we were talking before about how the. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you done?
I'm done.
I just kind of started talking. I'm sorry. It's a bad habit of mine.
yeah, it's time to talk now.
If
Me
so,
too. It's a bad habit of mine that I just steal things.
we need to talk about that.
I
but
know, we
later.
will talk about
have,
that.
We have important business to take care of. So if we mentioned the last time, or we were talking before about how the flowing water protects you here. If the Bodak were to, do you know what would happen if the Bodak suddenly found itself on this side of that water? Like if the water suddenly changed its flow to go around it.
It would probably try to murder whatever is on this side of that water.
Okay, so it doesn't just like Wicked Witch of the West melt because it's on this side of the water. You don't know what that is. It wouldn't suddenly die because it found itself on the wrong side of the water.
No, it's not. It's not a matter of being on the right side of running water. It's a matter of crossing the
It's
act of
opposite
crossing.
side.
What if it found itself in the middle of the water?
My expectation is it would die pretty swiftly and then reform in about 10 days.
Yeah.
You know, guys, we can. We can do that.
What?
We can mold Earth, and when if it was over on the
Bruh,
side
I'm
of
gonna
the river.
stop you right there. I'm just gonna. So okay, so you mold Earth, and there's a temporary break in the water. Every single shadow.
Yeah,
is
there'd
gonna
be a
go,
lot of shadows
hey,
coming.
hey, it's time to come in. And I'm just gonna stop you right there.
No. I would just suddenly. It would be so. The last time that we saw the Bodak, last time on Battlestar Galactica, it was standing right against the edge of that creek.
So
Right.
it was about 50 other shadows.
Well, right, but if suddenly the side of the creek went down by 5 feet, the water would fill that area.
Yeah.
And the Bodak would fall down that same 5 feet and then be covered
Assuming
in
it
water.
doesn't fly.
He just
Why
said
would
it's terrestrial.
Assuming it doesn't fly. I'm just saying.
Oh, you could still
It
be
could.
terrestrial but have the flying trait. Got it. But it still wouldn't like being above the water splash.
He says,
I'm gonna firmly say no.
he says you might be able to come up with some kind of like choke point
Yeah.
temporarily.
Where they have to get a little bit closer because the water changes and like, I can get 1 foot closer. Let's get them, boys.
No, I mean, he says what I mean is you could either
Create an
open
island.
up the totem fence for a small
No.
area that only one at a time
Oh.
could fit through, or you could stop the water flow next to the totem fence where
Are
only
you
one at a
comfortable
time
with that
could
or
fit
no?
through. If you're gonna kill them all, I don't care either way.
Yeah.
It's fair.
That's the plan.
We could have one guy just like open the fence up really quick and then close it. Be like, you're on offense now. Ah!
What if
I got.
I mean
wondering.
that's
What
a
if-
potential too.
I molded Earth so that it
a mid
went
one.
over him
No.
too? Just
He says that would. He does say like that would be the way to isolate the Bodak.
Yeah.
Is to
It's like
open the
make a
fence
little-
long enough for it to get through and then fix the fence.
Just really quick, grappling requires immense feats of strength, correct?
Why do
I don't know
I
about
feel like I'm
immense,
getting
but-
targeted here? Like,
It requires
But-
strength.
It requires strength, and do you think that the Bodak is grappleable?
I
look
am
like a
not
grapple-tastic thing.
I'm not super good at grappling, so I didn't check.
I don't want to do this.
no, Morty. It's fine. I'll be at my maximum range, way over there, and then you could be over here dealing.
Hugging the
I feel like that
Bodak.
happens anyway.
Yeah,
It's
they'll
like
be at max
Dimitri's
range.
just lobbing arrows
Right.
from like behind the house. Just
They'll
going,
be at
like,
max range, and you'll be up close hugging the Shadow Murder.
Yeah,
Well, he is our cleric,
mean-
so
yeah, our tank healer and everything. Wait, why do I have this? Is the like, why do all
You're
my
wearing
characters
the
become?
gloves.
But no, all my characters are fucking tank
It's
clerics.
true. That's what happened last. Yeah.
Yep.
I was
You ever-
wondering the same thing.
Like
But
unintended,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm a nature cleric. How about you become a
No.
tank? And I'm like, I don't want that. Like lasagna.
Yeah.
Like I don't want this.
I mean,
Are you guys
think
volunteering
that's a
me
game
that you guys are gonna do
plan.
this? You
I
want me
mean,
to
I'll come
grapple
with
a-
you.
You want me to go
Yeah.
handsy with a Bodak?
I'll come with
Okay.
you. I don't.
Wait,
do I have my
so
Sigmar potion
this
still?
is the aesthetic now. This is the aesthetic. Hey Morty, why don't you get just like right up in the Bodak and just murder it? Okay, great, thanks.
Excellent.
Is
Thank
that's the
you.
vibe we're going for, right? Just like
Yeah.
right up. It's just ASMR.
So Morty,
Sorry.
like,
It's gonna be a
I
different
think-
stream,
like-
guys. You gotta hold off on that one.
You like
Yeah.
Hot Fudge Sundays?
Morty, so I think that may be the game plan, that we distract it and keep it from being able to.
Wait, am I distracting or are you distracting?
We
Let's-
both are, but you need to be able to
Oh.
hold it in place. Like, I'll come with you. It's not just you by yourself.
I love how you're immediately assuming the other two people in our group are just gonna be effing off somewhere else.
There's that. No, I think
There's
that
like
is
zero
exactly what's gonna happen.
consideration. It's just like, yeah, they're gonna be like a million feet away.
I do think that that's exactly what's gonna happen. But if
I don't wanna be here.
but if Annex is able to go and move the earth, and then Dimitri just shoots things like he does his thing, and then I think we should be good. No? Maybe?
can we at least put the lamp down by where y'all are gonna be at so I can see what I'm shooting?
Oh.
He says,
Yeah.
I mean, that's very plausible. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
I mean, I think the
I am
building the
very
fires
worried.
thing early. I think the building fires thing from earlier is definitely still a good idea, if potentially to attract the attention of the shadows, but also to be able to see. But yeah, I mean, I know you feel uncomfortable, but you are Mr. Strongman.
Brian, question before we
Mhm.
get all this going. On the map, there was right here.
Mhm.
How far away can they cross? Because that's still running water on the right side.
Yeah.
I
So
I know it was a little while back where
like
there was
30 or 40 feet past where the map is.
if I'll say I'm willing to do this if the Bodak and maybe a couple shadows, if we kept it contained,
Yeah.
then yes, it's fine. But if there is more, like we have to close this fence, otherwise we are going to die. And I'm gonna say I cannot stress this enough.
Yeah.
We are not going to live.
Yeah.
Are we on the same page?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
So, NX is one of the things that, like, I know we've been talking about being able to move the water, and I was wondering, can you kind of create like a little like it forks and then it rejoins to create a little mini island? Because if the water is able to run through both, then it technically is trapped in that little window there.
But I thought we
Same
should
thing.
be messing with that stuff though.
This little stream is also like 5 inches deep.
Yeah, it's not like
You don't get the
That
idea.
there's
You
not enough
can't
water.
like. There's there's
Can't
probably
use
not enough volume of water in this stream that you could like
go pee in it upstream.
split off the stream into another substream and then reconnect it.
Got it.
Like it's literally less than 5 inches deep.
Someone go get some
Understood.
bottles of water.
No, it needs to be natural water.
Yeah, just way up there.
All right. So then, in which case, yeah, being able to have the fence situation may be the right way to go if the Bodak happens to be on that side of the fence. But Enix, you've envisioned how you want to migrate the stream. It sounds like.
I did, but I don't think it aligns with what we're trying to do. What I had in mind was to, when I first started asking about this, the idea was that since the shadows cannot cross the river,
Yeah.
the goal was to, and because the last time that we saw the Bodak, he was right up on the
edge.
the edge of this stream, to just move the stream,
Yep.
just like have a little like bloop of
Little
land
bloop.
come up, so that
Yeah.
suddenly he's on our side of the river, and all the shadows are over there where they can't do anything to us.
He
What hap-
so
But then we
Corbin
also
leans in
discovered
and
that
he says, "You're gonna find it very difficult to magic the terrain around this island."
Oh, because it's
magical.
it's green magic. Got it. You're protected, right?
Yeah.
What happens when something crosses? I'm just gonna skip the conversation. What happens if I try to pull it across the running water? What happens?
Then it's
That was
across the
weird.
running water.
What?
Then it's
So
across
what
the
if you
running
were to
water.
what if you pull it like slightly above the running water?
Well, no, because I'm saying if I can isolate it instead of opening the gate up, if I can just find it and be like, "Hey, grapple!" and just
Bingo.
rip it
Yeah.
across.
He says,
Instead-
"Yeah, I mean, if you drag it over, it will come over. My concern is I don't know how connected these shadows are to it. So if they are a swarm of entities
they're
related
gonna
to
all
the
cross at
Bodak,
the same time.
pulling it over will allow all of them over."
So I guess we're stuck on the fence thing then.
But you want to like pull it so that it's just over the running water, because we received a small tidbit of information that it would very quickly wither and die.
If it's in the
Maybe.
running water.
Oh, in the running
Yeah.
water.
So I should take its face and just.
That would be a potential solution, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not too proficient in
in face
With
planting.
boat axe. that
Sure,
is.
specifically, yeah.
Chimera's fine. Brian's like, we're not gonna get to this combat tonight. It's like, just fight the damn thing, and we're like, yeah, but like, how about we don't? Let's shoot Nerf bullets at it.
Right. This is if you open the if we open the fence, it'll take me about a minute to fix.
Nah, I don't like that.
Ooh.
That's a hard no.
That's a lot.
That's a long time.
What?
What if we just put a log over the street for the bodak to just kind of walk over?
He's still crossing running water.
Yeah,
There's running water below it,
it's still running water. Yeah.
and that would effectively.
So we'd have to dam the stream for like 5 seconds, and then
But then
If
maybe
if
don't
if we
know.
could just put a bridge over it for it, I'm sure it would have thought to bring a log before.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I like how Corbin's getting snooty with us now, considering we're like trying to figure out how to deal with his problem. I mean, that we want to deal with, but like at the same
He's
time,
got a solution to his problem.
he's like, just go to bed and
Yeah.
and pretty much put earwax in and
Right.
ignore the problem.
He doesn't even need earwax anymore. He's not any more
just
terrified
not
than he's
used
ever
to it.
been before.
He's gotten
Yeah.
indefinite madness, but has gotten all of them, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
What if you start to grapple the bodak over the water, and while he is over the water,
Be
I
like
cast
Dragono.
hold person on him, which paralyzes him, and then he'll just be stuck in the water for a minute.
He'll
How
be
long does
stuck
it take?
over the water for a minute. Not in the water for a minute.
Oh, that's right, because it's 5 inches deep.
But
Spit, what do you wanna do?
But then
But then we hit him
Morty
a
can
lot.
but then Morty can turn him over and jam his face into the water.
so
which
so
would
game,
improve.
Corbin, out of all the ideas we presented, what
And-
sounds like the most logical thing we should do?
how many rounds are in 1 minute?
10.
10.
1 minute, 10.
I lost track a while ago, guys. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I think you're a bunch of idiots, and get the fuck off my
Oh, we're
property.
new here. We're new here.
What
This
if
is
I-
this is
What if-
separating a bodak from the shadows is probably a good idea.
Correct.
What if I bring down an ice storm on the bodak like I did on the dick birds?
I mean, you'll probably
Dick-
kill some
Dick
shadows. I
bird.
don't know.
Kill some
Actually,
big birds.
that's
Sounds
an
like a good idea. Because the ice storm
So-
storm has a range of 300 feet or 20 feet. It's a
So-
20-foot radius
That you
column
can
of-
cast up to 300 feet away or
Yes.
something.
So I can be way over there while Morty
Yeah.
is busy punching the guy.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what resistances those shadows have to cold.
Ugh.
So we want what we want to do is have just
Not
one
be
section. We want to have one section of the fence just be opened up for a
No.
short period of time,
And we pincer it, though. Like,
and
we surround it. No?
This is
Morty, you're the one wearing the gloves.
This is I will help shoot shadows. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Morty, I'll just cast Ice Storm a billion times on this fence while it's being fixed, while you go punch the bodak. How about that?
I'm not a
No.
left hook expert. Well, now I am,
No.
actually.
Yeah, right. No. I mean, the...
Get the hell out of our chat, both of y'all.
Wow, it's odd to see two spammers back to back that aren't the same
Yeah.
spammer.
But,
Yeah, that was a quick ban. Jesus.
I got mod actions in the chat instead of in the mod window. But
Oh, that's probably.
I mean, I'll also help with punching it, but that's why I need you there too, Morty, grappling it.
I don't want. I'm gonna be very clear here. I don't want to grapple this thing.
Okay.
This long face.
Oh,
But
yeah, 'cause
Corbin
it-
says realistically, if the
Yeah.
two of you can handle the bodak, the three of us can manage the shadows.
all right.
This is Brian saying, "Move it along."
What? Well, we got Baron here as well, but I don't know.
I don't know. Baron's not
I
gonna get
forgot about
Baron-
Baron or the
Baron
bird,
is-
depending on how you
Baron
look at
is
it.
only gonna be used as someone who can save us if we're getting our asses kicked. That's
Okay,
that's currently
chill.
how I feel about NPC.
All right. So, Corbin, while you are repairing the fence, would that require all of your attention, or would you still be able to say make an attack action or something on a shadow?
It would require all of my attention.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go for it. Let's that's the plan. Let's build a
So-
couple of fires down here so I can see what's going on.
And even
let's build
maybe a
some
decoy one over here.
Gonna die.
Yeah. decoy over there.
He says, "Okay, give me a minute," and he gets his bow out.
You have the
And,
coolest fucking bow in the world.
It's like just a wooden bow. It looks really like simple.
I was really hoping he like pull out like a compound bow, like some bullshit.
Right.
No, it's a
like,
pretty simple
this
bow, but
shoots
it's got
for
a lot of like,
4d10 damage.
it's got a lot of like stuff hanging off, like totems on it
Yeah.
and carved into it.
That's
but
a magic
like
bow.
by and
Look,
large,
I
it's a
beat
regular
Breath
bow.
of the Wild with some really garbage bows, so
He says, "Give me a second," and he just starts like lighting arrows on fire and shooting trees.
Wait.
I
Oh.
dig it. I dig
What
it.
Yeah,
a
this is-
dude!
this
That
is
dude
how
don't
I beat-
give a shit. He's
They're
like,
already mostly dead trees.
this
You're
is
like, "Hey,
exactly
can
how
we
I
have
beat
some
Breath of the
light?"
Wild,
Yeah,
just shooting
sure.
Fire arrows into stuff.
Is he hitting him like dead center too?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
What a fucking boss.
And we're gonna use his expertise to fix a fence.
Because he's the only one that knows how to fix it.
That answers my question. Actually, I do want to ask him:
Yeah,
Are
cool
you
side.
the only one who can you teach one of us how to fix the fence? Because you seem really adept at that bow.
He says, "How many packs have you sworn to Fey entities?"
I
We're
see.
at
3?
3, 2.
Still probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, we have agreements with them. Of friendship.
We have a
Yeah,
pact
so you
of
don't have
one.
packs. You have access. Like you don't have packs.
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
yeah,
like
no, that's why I said
associations.
That's why I was like, we have
Like,
agreements.
right.
Like,
It strikes
like,
you
I'm-
that he is clearly a warlock and like
oh, that's so cool. This
Has
guy is
warlock
becoming the
pack money.
coolest dude ever.
let me.
But you don't have any
check.
association with Umber Lee, right?
Does
Who?
anybody have
Never mind.
Does anybody have their frost grenades still?
Hi, Joe.
I do.
Do you guys see
I mean,
the light now?
yes,
Uh,
sir.
I see a tree's on fire here. There's one here. Here.
Yeah. So that is the
Back here.
light he offers you.
Is there no more over here?
There's not a tree to light on fire there.
No,
Is there
nothing
can we,
there.
like create a bonfire right there though?
Would you
No.
like to create a bonfire right there?
I think so.
There you go.
Cool. I mean, not too close to the fence though. Like, I'll make that abundantly clear. It's not like it's not like the fence is now on fire. Like,
you
it's
want to
not
make
what I
sure?
want.
Yeah.
The Boy Scouts of America suggest no less than 10 feet from structures or fences.
So that's what I want to do. Boy
Okay.
Scouts of America. Maybe can we get like right here? Like a little bit over.
What?
Can we move it a little bit over to the right? No, if we're gonna place it, then I want to have it placed right.
That's fine.
So I don't want to have like shadows being like, yeah, we're in that one square you guys can't see us in. And it's like that's not what I'm trying to do.
Hmm.
Nice shooting, Corbin. You're
Mm-hmm.
you're the real MVP.
I don't have any idea what that means, but that's fine.
You are our most valuable player.
Okay. This is, are we
Nothing? Alright.
tearing down this fence then?
We're not tearing it down. We're just removing it slightly.
Sure. Yeah, I know. This is
Just like at the we're in the VIP line at the club.
Yeah.
Just have
But like
the
but
room
like
taken.
over here, right?
The
So
boat
that's
exit
just the
VIP.
Yeah.
one little squeeze point.
Yeah. He says,
I am just
Bob,
happy
come here.
with this plan.
He whistles
Bob.
and says, Bob. And
The bear's
the
name
bear
is
gets it.
Bob. Does he trot over, or does he like?
Hi,
He
Bob.
like lumbers over.
I like the idea he's just moving slowly, like just kind of pissed with everybody. Like
Yeah.
I was sleeping.
This is Bob. He's a bear.
Hi, Bob.
Hi,
I
Bob.
say hi to Bob. I give him
My
ear
question
rubs.
is, do you guys want me to cast a spell beforehand? I'm
Sure.
gonna cast a couple spells. I'm definitely casting Death Ward. That's one. On myself, cause that. I want to say, do you guys want me to cast Spirit Guardians, Spiritual Lawnmower, or is that gonna be too on the nose when I get close? Or should I wait for him to get as close as possible and then I cast Spirit Guardians?
Well, if you cast Spirit Guardians right now in the opening, nothing's gonna come
Okay, so I'll wait.
into the opening.
Oh, I should wait till it's almost in my circle by itself. Or do you want me just to not cast anything and let you guys deal with it?
I mean, you casting Death Ward sounded like a really good idea.
He can only
Well, that's
cast
because
that on
if-
him though.
What?
He can only cast that on one person though.
Well, I can,
Oh,
no,
he can.
I
He can
guess
do
it's
more.
I have one more person I can cast it on, but the thing is I'm more afraid of my health of dying
Yeah.
than anything else. So, I mean, Spit, I would give you Death Ward as well.
Yeah. If
Because
we're
you're
gonna
gonna be up here with me.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Anix, I don't have another spell slot. I guess I'll wait then to cast. I look at Spit, I'm like, what do you think? With the whole Spirit Guardian, do I even cast it or no? I mean, like, it'll be like conditional, like him getting close, but like, is that even doing? Because he might just run away.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that right now. If
Alright.
if anything, definitely conserve your other spells for being able to heal if need
Okay.
be.
I get my dukes up.
Just really quick, Corbin, they sense like the presence of life, or did they have to actually like see you?
They sense the presence of life.
Okay.
Brian, I'm going to hold my. I'm gonna hold an action
Mhm.
for when I mean, it doesn't, because I can do this. It's not like a spell. As soon as I see it, I'm casting when it gets within 30 feet of me, I'm gonna use Sentinel at Death's Door on it. Becomes
Okay.
vulnerable.
Oh, it
For next
becomes
dose of
vulnerable.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah. When I see
Hey.
the Bodak.
Okay.
Hey Morty, this actually has nothing to do with the combat, but that your book is written in Sylvan. The stuff you just
And
found is written in Sylvan.
Sylvan with a celestial. Alphabet is in Sylvan, the dialect, and it looks like the wording is in Celestial. So I could probably, if you wanted, can you speak Sylvan?
I cannot. Face spirits can.
I thought it should. I thought it should to Glamour, and she couldn't read it.
Yeah,
either.
Glamour didn't. Yeah.
Oh, Oh.
Was that true, Brian?
Yeah, and that's part of the same issue, right? Like,
It
this
was
is
like
why
almost
it's
like
a book of
double
the
dialect or
Warden
whatever.
rather than like a
Of
Fey
a
book,
Fey Spirit,
right? Like,
yeah.
okay.
like Glamour recognized the alphabet and the letters, but like they weren't put together in a way that he could read.
Okay. I was just skimming through the list of stuff that I could do, and
So
caught my
before we
eye.
get back to that,
yeah.
so does that mean I could create words and it's just kind of like a really broken language, or like if somebody translated the words, and then like conjugation into future perfect tensing is weird, but like, is there a way for I can conjugate the words or put them into actual wordings? They'd be like, oh, and I can kind of like play a jigsaw puzzle of getting them into actual things, or is that way out of? Do I need to find somebody that speaks Celestial and Sylvan?
You could do it. This book, like, you know enough about, like, this is the first time you've heard like the coding of this book.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right. So given enough time to study this book, you could learn Celestial from it if you knew Sylvan. Right? So like that's like part of the issue.
Yeah.
Like, and you're like decoding enough of it that you could probably like parse it out, but it looks like the way you're reading this doesn't seem like any way that anyone has ever learned a language before. It feels very much like what's that Warlock invocation where you can read all text?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Eyes of the Rune Keeper or whatever.
Right. It seems very much like that kind of scenario.
I feel like I'm being forced into becoming a warlock.
You don't. No. Like you will have the ability to like read what you read in this book, and like eventually, all of this book, regardless of like if you take an invocation. Like that's part of like the character you have developed, and like the input you have given. Like, I want to remind you that all of this started when y'all said like, "I bet it's a Fey dragon," right? Like, that is how like all of this book nonsense began in the first place. So, like,
that was still
you
one of
should
my
not feel
favorite
pressured to
It's
go
my
into a
fault.
specific class. Like, this is like above and beyond like the mechanical rules.
I'm gonna beat somebody's ass and tell me what it says. Tell me. Wham! Concussion, dead.
Concussion dead.
The only guy that could have ever
Maybe-
told me. And then
Maybe
I-
the Bodak knows.
Maybe the Bodak knows.
Maybe we
Tell
should
me
have a
what you know.
conversation.
Tell me what you know. And just break his neck off.
What you gonna do?
man.
Can't just come in here trying to start a whole new world order.
Yeah. So what's the plan?
So it's the square you're standing in right now, right, Morty, that we're gonna pincer him in?
I'm gonna drown the students in the fucking 5-inch stream. Tell me what you know.
Is oh no, I've forgotten the bear's name.
Bob.
Bob. Is Bob already on board? But does he know what's going on, or is he just gonna attack things?
He's gonna eat at shadows that manage to get past you guys.
Okay.
I like his token. He's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super not the stock bear token from Roll20 at all.
I've never seen that token before. That's the first time I've ever seen this token.
It's a cool one, yeah.
He looks like he beats people up.
Bodak's up.
So Corbin says, "I'm ready." Roberto is ready. Are you guys ready?
Oh,
Since I did not
man.
name the bear, the bear was named before I was around.
He had a collar on. His name was Roberto.
No, my mother's named him Roberto because they thought it would be hilarious.
It is.
I mean, it is.
Like, that hasn't changed that it's silly and awesome. Roberto. Wait, how old does the bear look? Fuck combat. How old does this bear look?
He looks pretty ragged, and he's got like growths coming from like his elbows. Not like gross protruding growths, but like bone spurs coming out of like his elbows and his knees. Like his spinal column is like a little bit more rigid than normal, and like there's like a
He's an old man.
there's like well no I don't mean under
No.
the skin. I mean like he has like this like strange kind of almost chitinous armor over his spine made of bone.
Okay.
Is he alive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is he?
as far as you know, yeah.
I could always cast my my spell. And,
We will just.
It will-
you will
you'll just
literally
find
just
out.
look at Baron.
Well,
I
you
can
look at
always
Baron
find
again.
out if there's any undead within a mile. Yes, many.
Wait, no. I look at Roberto, and then I look at Corbin. I'm like, is he alive?
This is Make a nature check.
Fuck.
You're good, yo.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
What's that?
It's a 5. Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, nature check means nothing. It's an intelligence. I'm wisdom based. Wait, what? That's still so dumb, by the way. That nature's intelligence and not wisdom. But that's just a me.
Well, it's because nature is mostly about like knowing stuff rather than like deducing.
I know stuff, except for that Roberto is apparently alive. So it
You know
looks
what?
like he's
Fine,
kinda
I'll
like-
just give it to you. Roberto seems to look about 10 years ago.
No.
As far as you know, these creatures went extinct.
This dude's just a prolonged, lived out thing.
He appears to be what you would have referred to before as a dire bear.
Oh.
Roberto is a dire bear.
Yeah. So about 10 years ago, before 5th edition, dire animals were more prevalent in the realm than they currently are. Because they didn't get added to the 5th edition monster manual.
For whatever reason.
For whatever reason.
But there were some dire other animals, like dire wolves that were added, but not dire bears.
Yeah, dire wolves are the only ones that made it. Everything else was relabeled as giant whatever, if there was a giant version. Which just implies it's bigger, not that it has cool bone spurs.
So are you suggesting that this thing should have been dead 10 years ago?
No, I mean, it's clearly domesticated, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's not like a naturally occurring thing. Like, it might be the last one. It's certainly the only one you've ever seen in that time, but...
Okay, cool.
You also know that, you also know that, like, these dire creatures tend to occur where there is large concentrations of fey magic, so of green magic. Which this seems to be a prime location for.
Yeah.
So we could put chimeras here, and then can you dire No, wait, I don't want to fight that.
No.
Brian's like...
Chimeras.
Dire maras. We could sell so much meat.
No, I'm putting a stop to this right now. If I'm part of this enterprise, I'm putting a stop to that immediately.
To do the mushrooms thing, so she's fine.
Concentrated fey magic. Well, how about this? Hear me out.
I thought we had a plan.
No, I'm talking about the meat thing. And then I kind of just like trail off. I'm like, I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'm just like, I
motioned to the fish I motioned to the fish that's on my arm still that I never removed. And I'm like, how about this? And I leave this here.
Yeah, let's fight this thing, and then we'll talk about the OSHA violations later. Okay, great, thanks.
Importantly, it's a health. It's not an OSHA violation. It's a health code issue.
Excuse me. The health code.
This is not about workplace safety. It's about
everybody's safety.
Possibly the FDA, but not OSHA.
Health code violations of green magic. It's
right.
very.
But who would want to enter our place when there's a guy that literally goes, "Huh," and then his eyes flick black. And it, like, scarring occurs very briefly. They're like, we'll just give you a pass.
It has acted as a notable deterrent from theft.
I'm not saying we need to
since he's been actively harboring a ghost. He's only been abducted once.
Yeah.
And then never again, surprisingly.
By a really shitty person.
All right, so you guys have a plan. Are you ready?
Yes.
Well, it's time to make taste of ruining the plan. Let's go.
Perfect. He kind of disassembles some of the totems on the fence, and Corbin kind of wanders off to the south of the fence line.
Oh man!
And just kind of waits.
I can only imagine he's going like
holds out his arm.
He's like, and you can see him like trying to psych himself up a little bit. He's like.
Before he left, I'm gonna guidance him for whatever he's gonna do, just so he can try to chase the high that those lizard folk will never be able to get afterwards. Same kind of high I'm trying to chase.
I yell off to Perrin, like, "Can George play that flute really quick?"
Oh, that's a good idea.
He plays it, but not well, and he. Baron.
It was more for Corbin. But yeah.
Baron has advantage on his next saving throw against fear, but no one else does. So that's
classic Baron.
Classic Baron. And you see Corbin psyching himself up, and then you guys spot it before he does. There's a boat coming for him, and he like kind of turns around, and because he didn't. Oh wait.
Can we make him force a Benny? Reroll?
No, I forgot to roll your D4.
Come on! Bombers!
Oh, that's a 15. Yeah, he spots it. And he just starts
Let's go!
hustling. And manages to get in the fence line pretty quick. Jake, your held ability will go off.
Cool.
And he is What, vulnerable to all damage? Is that what it is?
No, vulnerable to the next attack.
Okay.
Wait.
Does that include attacks that he would normally be resistant to?
As a reaction, when you are a creature you can see within 30 feet suffers a critical hit. Wait, no, that's not Sentinels. That's not that one. It's That's not that one either. I cast a Channel Divinity as an action to curse one creature you can see within 30 feet of you until the end of your next turn. Next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all that attack's damage, and then the curse ends. So regardless if he's resistant or not, he becomes vulnerable.
Okay.
That's how. If you want, that's from the.
I mean,
book,
that's how I read it too. I mean, it's
okay,
like
okay.
they word the things in
It's
specific
like
ways. So
Yeah.
and
And I would let you guys know that I would have done that. So I'd be like, shoot the damn thing, like, or whoever wants to pump whatever into it, go for it.
Sure.
I would have let you guys know about that.
So Corbin is gonna immediately start working as soon as he crosses the fence line. He's gonna start like
Reconstructing
the fence. Yeah.
Sure.
How
and
are
like
we pincering him?
well, Corbin largely like the fence is still there. He just like moved the totems basically.
Move it. Yeah.
And so presumably the Bodak can get through the fence without totems up.
My hope is like it's like that's the right next to the water is exactly where I want it to be. I don't want it to be anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I'm almost an impasse, and if he wanted to, he could try to be like right there. But like my goal is if he comes close, like it's like, hey, come in, and like that's it.
Mhm.
Or maybe someone else stands like I can't move light blue to like be right there, so only one person can float in.
Okay.
Annex, are you okay being there too? It wasn't part of the plan that you'd be so up close, but
But like
Yeah, no,
my
that's
goal is to literally stop them as soon as it. Like I would only do that only if I saw the Bodak coming in first.
yeah.
Okay. So you guys see kind of a small horde of shadows, as well as the Bodak coming.
And I'll stand here until I see the Bodak coming, and then like I'm like, come on, come in,
Okay.
and then I'll bait him in, and like that's what I'm hoping like
Okay.
no one else can happen.
Yeah, go ahead and I don't know who's taking the first attack on it.
It wouldn't be me.
I mean, are we letting him come into the space? Because if it's within the melee range of here,
It's only until the
Then-
end of my next turn, so next 6 seconds. Brian, maybe you tell how far away that is.
yeah.
It's
Like, if
it's like 40
I mean,
feet
can we
from the
switch
fence
spaces?
line.
So
The
it means
Bodak.
you have to take the next attack.
Annex, can we switch spaces really quick?
Yeah.
Or no? Never mind.
No, yeah, we can switch. Yeah.
There. So who's taking the first attack?
I think it looks like Dimitri's taking the first attack,
I'm
unless
just
we're letting
measuring.
it. Yeah.
I'm just measuring.
Oh.
So it
okay.
is 40 feet south of the edge of the map, or 30 feet south of the edge of the map. So it's like 130 feet from you, or 125 feet from you.
Yeah, it'd be rolled at disadvantage. I think. No, it's over 300.
Yeah. No. 300 is the maximum range the bow can fire, period.
Yeah.
With disadvantage. It should say like 110, 300 or something like that.
I think that's what it is. I'm pulling up the.
Maybe 100,
standard now.
300, I don't know. So who's attacking first? It's going to matter because if no one does, it's not going to matter because it's going to go away.
Right. Exactly. So, I was under the impression Dimitri was, but if he's too
Oh,
far away,
It's 150. Oh, I have a longbow, right?
Yep.
It says 150, 600.
Yeah, you're in range then.
so and you're doing your whole sharpshooter bit and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I'll do sharpshooter on.
Use them bennies.
Yeah.
I'll do sharpshooter. I will attack it. He's too far away to hunter's mark, so, yeah, because he's more than 90 feet away, so I can't hunter's mark him.
Mhm.
But I can't just shoot him twice. So
Only the first attack.
Only
will
the
do double
first gets the
damage.
vulnerable.
Or does the vulnerable, yeah.
what does vulnerable do? Like
Yeah, just tell us the
it'll deal
damage.
extra damage, yeah. Just tell me what you do normally.
Okay.
and then we shoot the water explosion at it, and it explodes.
15 plus 9, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
10, or wait, 24 minus what sharpshooter 4?
5.
I subtract 5.
Yeah.
So
19.
19 hit.
Yep.
And then sharpshooter adds
10.
10 damage.
Yep.
So 20 damage.
Boom!
Is it a magical bow?
No, I wish it was.
Just kidding. Oh, it does 20 damage. We gotta really work on getting a magical bow. Why haven't we done that yet?
And then the creatures are gonna rush toward the fence.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Hey, you know what? That's pretty good. We can start with that.
Was it just the one attack there?
Oh, you can take 2. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, well, the second one was a
Excuse me.
15 to hit.
15 will miss.
15 will miss. Okay, good to know.
Spit rolls a 23 for initiative.
All right, give me 1 second to pull that up.
You got me. Not deals with the devil. NX, what kind of seat do you have? Is that like a gaming chair, or is it like a DX racer?
It's a Secret Labs Titan.
Ding.
How do you like it?
Copyright registered.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it?
it's a gaming chair. It's very comfy. I work from this desk too, so I've been in this chair for 12 hours now today.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very comfortable.
2 hours today.
32 hours, yes. No, 12.
Dope. I've like heard like mixed reviews about those kind of chairs. So
Yeah, they can go either way. It's worked out well for me. It's better than the other name brand Swedish furniture store brand chair that I had before.
unless you're willing to sponsor us, then we'll totally
Right.
tell you that you're really good at this, including
Well,
the
All the rest of my furniture in this house is from the same name brand Swedish furniture store that we'll go unmentioned.
Well,
So it would be nice if they would sponsor me, because then I wouldn't be giving them all my money.
Eh,
Also, I rolled a 13 for initiative.
All right, give me a second. I'm trying to like manage the encounter
okay.
builder here.
I don't like that. This is the first time I've ever heard you say I have to manage an encounter. I don't
Oh, it's
like
just
that.
because I didn't put this in ahead of time for whatever reason. And
Because
when
we
you
weren't
run
gonna
D&D
get to
Beyond,
combat today.
Yeah, Brian was
Right.
like, "Hope you guys don't get to this combat. Maybe if you guys will just fuck around a little bit more."
no, the encounter builder on D&D Beyond is really cool, but it also has it's tough to like transition from one campaign to another.
Oh, yeah. And you did have a big weekend.
So
Yeah.
NX, you have a 13.
I have 13.
Spit has a 23. Morty, what do you have on initiative?
7.
Dimitri?
19.
Okay.
Yeah, Marty, the chair is comfortable. The worst part was waiting. It took like 2.5 months for it to show up because
I want to be extraordinarily clear. This chair can't wait. Hold on, I'll turn lights for this. This thing, guess how old it is?
As old as you are.
Probably. This is at least 15 years old, and I've like yesterday I finally felt it, like the metal and the cotton, or the cushioning is kind of like became one.
Oh,
Like
no.
just how thin the layer of like cushioning is at this point. And the one thing I missed from Chicago is I got this like brand new chair, and like I was like, oh yeah, this is the bomb.com. And then I came back to here and I was like, oh, this is nostalgic. And I'm like, now my ass hurts. Because it's been 4
Whoa.
months.
All right, so the shadows rush up to the fence line.
I was ready to
Oh,
talk about
if
chairs for
that's
another
the
10
case,
minutes.
and that's the case,
Oh
if I
my
don't see the
goodness.
Bodak first, I'm going to be in front.
Oh, the Bodak is behind the
No,
shadows.
then
yeah.
I'm not gonna let I'm gonna keep him focused on me.
Okay.
Is it possible to do an action because I saw them running up, or no?
No, that's why we rolled for initiative. They're ahead
Well-
of you in initiative.
Fuck.
So there's some shadows rush up.
Well, I'm gonna die, guys. So
Spit, you are first.
good fucking luck.
So, can I poke them through the fence?
Yeah, they can also poke you through the fence.
That's
Oh, dear.
cheating.
How dare they have the same abilities I have?
Wait,
Right.
Spit, it was your idea to be by the fence. Continue.
So I mean, we weren't.
What are you doing, Spit?
I run up next to Annex and I go, great job. And so I go and I get ready to poke the one that is directly in front of me.
Mhm.
And because I have an ally that's within 5 feet of it,
Yep, you can sneak attack.
I because of my pack tactics and because I'm advantaged, I
Mhm.
have my sneak attack roll on it.
Correct.
And because you're cool.
Right?
He's-
That is frozen.
You're back.
You're fine now.
Okay. So I get my proficiency. Oh, why is my initiative bonus different from my proficiency? Are those
Your
two
initiative
different
bonus
things?
is just your dexterity modifier.
Yeah.
Your proficiency bonus is
Oh.
based off your total level
She
as a
had
character.
+3 or something.
Got it. Yeah. Sorry. They had both been +3 for the whole time, and I'm just like, oh, they must be the same thing. So, all right. So I get Dex plus proficiency +1 because it's short sword +1.
Mhm.
So that is a 27 to hit.
Its AC is 12.
Still, I wanted to call it out. And total damage is 20.
Fuck him up.
With my short sword +1, which happens, it's a magical sword because it's +1, right?
It has already disappeared off the map.
Oh,
You made him explode with internal fury about him not being alive.
nice.
He's
Next
bummed
time,
out about it.
has daylight again.
All right. And so next attack, I'm going to attack the one that's in front of Annex.
Mhm.
And because of pack tactics, I keep my advantage, but I could only sneak attack once per round, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. Because it's a finesse weapon, I get my dex bonus. I'm just talking through everything because
No worries.
wow!
Fuck him up.
Is that a crit?
No,
Oh.
it advantage 12.
12 is its AC. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
And
F him up.
I get just the D8 flat and no. Extra bonus to it?
And do you don't have the you don't have two weapon or dual weapon or two weapon fighting as a combat style, right?
No, it's my bonus action is 2-weapon fighting.
But do you have the combat style two weapon fighting?
No.
Okay, then it's just the die roll.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
If there's a combat style that like fighters and rangers can get that lets them add their dex bonus to it. As
Oh,
well.
okay. Yeah, no, thank you. Yep. I was just like, have I been fighting this way the whole time incorrectly?
No.
Right, that's 3 damage.
Okay.
And I will remain up front to keep people from the shadows from being able to get in because that's the barricade we're making, right?
Next is the Bodek. Morty, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to.
You have to.
15?
15 is the DC.
If there's a visualization of what my rear end looked like right there, it was like this. It was like,
Yeah. Ugh. Is there a visualization of the initiative?
It's not loading in for whatever reason. So
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll have
Yep.
to call it out.
No worries.
And then everybody takes 5 necrotic damage.
I'm immune.
Wait, does that include me?
No, you're not within 30 feet.
I do want to be conscious, Brian, if that's cool with you, what Corbin looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you like let us know like when he takes damage? Like, I know it's like an active perception. Like, hey, he looks like ass. And it's like, can you let me know so I can at least?
Yeah, I can give you like general ideas, like if he's
Yeah.
bloodied.
Oh yeah, he's not at 2 at 20, but like,
right.
yeah, he's.
I'll let you know
bloodied.
if he's bloodied or whatever, though. Yeah.
Cool. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thanks,
After the
man.
Bodak, Dimitri.
Okay. Where is the Bodak?
In the super back.
He's at 85
You can move
away.
60 feet
That's
away and
perfect.
still be in range.
No, I'm within range right now to do what I
Yeah,
want to do.
Keep backing up.
Uh,
Shoot across. See how impressive your shot is.
So with my bonus
No.
action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the Bodak.
Okay.
But like, you're making reactions of things.
I was checking something.
But I'm going to cast it on the Bodak, and then with my first attack action, because it looks like we have some issues.
The issues will be taken care of.
Okay,
We need an issue. We can get a tissue.
then I will attack the Bodak. Let me grab all these dice that I need.
Hook him up.
$19
Mhm.
for actions. That's 16 points of damage.
I have good news and bad news.
Okay.
The good news is you hit something. The bad news is, as a reaction, when the Bodak sees you firing an arrow toward him, he lets out this chilling, frightening moan, and the shadows in front of him become a little bit more solid and absorb your arrow.
Wait, did he just goblin warboss us?
Yeah, he super did.
Nice.
So does that
I've
mean
altered it a little bit. It's just if there's a shadow between you and the target hitting you,
It can just get in the
you
way.
can just make it more solid. But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
is-
some mad respect for allowing the goblin warman. Yeah, just get
Goblin
in front,
boss.
please. Yeah, just get
Would-
in the way.
would that be for both of the arrows?
fortunately for his reaction, there are more than one shadow. Fortunately for him, there are more than one shadow between you and him that he solidified. So have you rolled damage for the second attack yet?
Well, the second attack was only I think it. Yes, I did roll damage for it, but it was only a 9 on the.
The one that I hit for 3 earlier?
It was a 9 to hit,
Oh, 9 won't hit. No.
but would the arrows still be intercepted by the shadow, or is it just so far
No,
off that?
No, it
It's
missed
far
it.
It
enough
just
off
didn't hit
that
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it just didn't hit.
Cool. Then I will chill where I'm at because I like where I'm at right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Enix.
Can I get away with casting a spell below the map that we see in Roll20?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to cast Ice Storm. It generates a 20-foot radius
Oh, yeah.
thing of ice, so it needs to be the square
Below the
where the Bodak is that would encompass all those dudes.
But not the water part.
But not correct. Well, the water would be.
We don't mind about that water, as long as it's the water north of us or above us, because it's all flowing down.
Down. That's right. It's not the other way.
Yeah,
Got
well,
it.
it also there's nothing about this spell that says it would actually freeze water.
Yeah, but it's
It
called Ice
says
Storm.
ice.
It is a hailstorm.
Oh,
That's true.
okay.
Yeah.
So
it's-
the hail
there
would
are, there
land
are
in the water
certain
and get
other
immediately-
magical waters that when like ice or
Yes.
cold damage goes through
Brian
them, they
knows about
automatically freeze. But
Got it.
Yeah, so I want to cast it so like everybody's in range of this thing. Like all the Bodak plus all 3 shadows.
Yep.
So they all need to make dex saving throws.
what's your save DC?
14.
The Bodak makes it. The 3 shadows fail.
Okay.
Go ahead and just give me the bludgeoning damage because they're immune to cold.
Okay. Oh, of course.
I
Well,
don't want to say it.
yeah. Well, it was worth a try.
It's also not like the straight stat block from 5th ed, but
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find where my d8s are. That's a 10. That's an 8. Okay. So, crap. Sorry, I wasn't ready for this. I had the wrong dice.
Wasn't
out.
ready for this, my mother. Me and my mother.
I wasn't ready for this thing that I told you I wanted to do.
Well, I didn't think they'd be immune to ice.
That's true.
But bludgeoning still would have happened.
Yeah, well, I didn't have the d8s right. Just give me a minute, okay?
You're good. You're good.
So, the first
All right.
Dimitri's trolling you at this point.
one takes 11.
No. Just roll it once.
Oh, well, the second roll was also an 11, so they're
Yeah.
all 11, I guess.
All right.
And, so the... Sorry, I thought there was a creature... the Bodak still takes damage, bludgeoning damage. Is the Bodak also immune to ice?
Yes.
Or cold, rather?
Yes.
Everything.
Okay. Well, then he takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
5
rounds
rounds
down.
down.
Oh, 5. Ugh.
But it works in our favor too when we round down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else, Enix?
Oh, one disappeared. Neat.
Yeah.
Stab in the butt.
No, I think I'm good for now.
Okay. Morty.
Oh, actually, well, no, I'm still. Never mind. I'm
What do
good.
you want to do? Tell us.
No.
You know,
I was
He was
gonna.
gonna suggest moving away.
Yes, but I'm
Yeah,
still.
no.
I would still
My
take an
God.
attack of it, so that's
Wait,
fine.
wait. Brian,
Hmm.
is the 5-foot square in front of me the only part that's open right now?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Oh.
dodge.
Okay.
My turn.
Just the dodge action, nothing else?
I mean, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
have my famous left hook. Left
That's
hook.
fine. The shadows will begin to go.
Yep.
They're that low in the initiative?
Yeah, I'm just as surprised. Or they're that high in initiative.
The shadows are first.
Yeah, they moved first, and then we reacted to them moving.
Got it.
Yeah. Good thing I fucking dodged. Holy shit.
Yeah, it super is. Morty.
Hey.
We need to
The first
pull...
shadow misses you.
Oh, I don't like having such a low AC on
The
this
second shadow hits on
character.
a 16.
That matches.
It's
Oh,
9
no.
damage and
No, am I about to age? No.
3 necrotic damage.
All right. Do I get to? Is there any save I need to make?
No, you don't get a save. Your strength score is just reduced by 3.
There's no save.
For a shadow strength drain, no.
Oh. Question.
Yeah.
I've got gauntlets on. Am I taking it for my main score or the gauntlet score?
Your main score.
Okay.
Is that permanent?
No, it's just until a short or long rest. But if he gets to 0, it becomes extra problematic.
Dead. Very dead.
No, you're not dead. You just become a
Oh,
shadow.
it turned into a shadow. Yeah, you're right. There's no save. God, if I die.
Corbin, is this supposed to happen?
He says, yeah, they're shadows. They do bad things. I was fine just letting them be here. You guys wanted to stop them. Spit, it's your turn.
Thanks.
Get off my porch, young man.
The Bodak is just gonna constantly summon shadows around him.
Killing them.
If we move him inside of the fence, more shadows won't be able to come to us.
Corbin, when you mentioned that the Grand was resistant to being manipulated, how resistant are we talking?
You're welcome to try.
That's a mood when the
All right.
guy that's not a
Yeah.
witch says, "Don't do it."
Yeah. So I mentioned to Annex, I'm like, so if the ice stuff didn't work, you could still do your giant ball of fire. So that's also a possibility.
That was
they
my
may be
next-
resistant to that too. So I mean, I think I should just once again stab directly in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will go find my short sword +1. That is a 25.
Yep.
And the total damage is less. That is 15. Oh wait, 20 because of the +1 and plus dex and all that stuff like that. So
Yeah,
20.
it's dead.
And then I will hit the next one once again in front of Anyax. And that is a 25 again. The 8. That one's a 2.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna continue to bury her up.
Okay. Morty, make a con save.
I don't. 21.
Okay.
Thank goodness I'm wasting my 19s on those rolls.
You're not wasting them. Dimitri.
That's those are words.
Guys, don't we want the Bodak to come inside the fence?
You're 65
yeah, that's
feet away
valid,
from
yeah.
us. Let's talk about it when you get closer.
If you can knock out the 2 shadows that are in front, then Morty can safely back up to be able to make space for it.
Oh,
Right?
Okay. But
No?
the shadows will move before the Bodak.
And we're gonna kill a whole village before this happens.
It's
Alright,
gonna be too
I'm
many.
gonna-
of
I'm
them,
gonna-
yeah.
I am going to target the Bodak
Okay.
with an attack action.
You'll run out of reactions eventually.
Let's see. Oh, that's too low. That's a 14.
Yeah, the 14 misses.
And so does a 10.
Dimitri, help!
Anything else, Dimitri?
I will move. Sorry, I'm remembering things from what happened the other night. I want to move right there.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it for me.
Annex.
I would. Well, I'll worry about it later. I would like to. So okay. We have Roberto, who is available to fight shadows, but they need to be on this side of things.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to be casting Flaming Sphere on the far side of the Bodak behind him, because the goal is to drive him into us. Yes, because like the shadows, as we found, are easy to handle. I've already talked way too much, but you see where I'm going with this. So I'd like to cast Flaming Sphere, kind of like, sort of. How do I do it? Like the one square over and one square down from the Bodak. I don't know if he reacts to that or not, but everyone within 5 feet of this sphere must make a Dex saving throw, which is 14 for me. And I just dropped one.
I think that's any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet.
I think it's a dex save to begin with, though, right?
Yes.
You can use a bonus action to ram the sphere into a creature.
Oh, it's an unoccupied space. Okay, so sorry, I misread this.
That's fine.
Unoccupied space. Creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a Dex saving throw.
But and Brian
And
did
then-
just say you could use bonus action to move the sphere into
Yes.
a character space.
Yeah, and I am not in a. So the hole that we're planning to open is directly below Morty. Right? Okay, great. Then we're good. So yeah, I would like to do that. I want to cast it. Why am I? Oh, cast it here.
Press and hold.
Thank you. Into that square there. And then as my bonus action,
You want to
ram
that
it to
shadow?
the right. Yeah,
Okay.
into that guy.
He fails.
Okay. So he needs to. I need to find one more D6. 5, 8, 13, 15.
That's
damage.
good.
It doesn't look like it's done the amount of damage you expected it to.
Oh, because he's harder now. He's more solid.
No, because he's resistant to fire.
Resistant
also.
to fire.
Stupid.
No, it was worth the shot.
It did more damage than the cold damage did.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, and there's still a fireball in the same spot. Where does it wind up? Does it still wind up?
It winds up in the same spot you put it in.
Okay.
Because you can't move it into that sphere, into that square. But
Oh, I see. So I was pushing it into the side of this guy.
Yeah, you slam it into him. Yeah.
Okay. So, and this guy is still going to take damage if he doesn't move.
Oh, yeah.
Or he has to make his dex save at the end of its turn.
Yep. If he doesn't move, they'll have to make a dex save. Yeah.
Should have kept that to myself.
No.
And that was my bonus action to move, so I'm done.
Okay, Morty.
So if I heard that right, I'm supposed to move back a spot.
As a double super secret bonus, I nod vigorously.
You do have dodge up.
Not anymore. Nice try, Brian.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
This is a bad idea. I'll disengage.
Okay.
Move back. I'll. This is gonna go so bad. That's the. I'm gonna bonus action healing wording myself.
Okay.
Yep. Here comes the problem, guys.
Ryan clicks furiously.
Yep.
Just putting things on the right layer now.
Yep.
Your torch has helped. There are many shadows that were attracted to them.
Yep. There are lots.
But people didn't move.
Anything else?
That's my turn.
Okay. One of the shadows is going to move up. He's going to reach out at Enix. Enix, what's your armor class?
15.
He misses Enix. Shadow reaches through the fence at Enix and hits.
Oh, that one, I see.
You will take 9 necrotic damage. I'm sorry, you'll take 9 necrotic damage. And your strength is reduced by 1.
Dang. Didn't have much to begin with.
It'll go back when you take a rest, but for now, spit.
Wow, that was very fortunate that didn't.
So I'm going to once again, I guess, just poke at the guy that's directly in front of Anyax.
Mhm.
Is that right? No, that's 1d8 too much. That is 16 to hit.
16 hits.
And that is 16, 18 plus 5, 23 damage. So he's gone. And now I too can move over here and attack the guy that's there.
Yep.
Turn on the D8. 20 to 30, 20 to hit, and that's just 6 damage.
Okay. That makes it the Bodak's turn. He's gonna move. You watch. He's got this like long, tall mouth that's like narrow. It kind of just looks like a crevice in like a rock side. And you watch as it expands and reaches out and just consumes the shadow in front of him.
Hella cool.
False.
False. That's not hella anything. And the shadow has been consumed.
Yeah.
Does he look healthier?
He does, yeah.
Fuck.
As far as you can tell.
He looks more robust.
Yeah. And that Bodak will... I need Dimitri to make a con save.
The people in front have actually hurt him. All we've been doing is been keeping at bay. The only person that's attacked him has been Dimitri.
Thanks, guys. This is me helping.
Dimitri, help.
$19.
Yeah, you're fine. Dimitri, it's your turn.
There's, guys, there's like shadows back here, and others back here. There's stuff everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're concerned about the one here.
Yes.
About the open
that
wall.
also means
well, there's a Bodak.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the shadows are going to accumulate down here very quickly.
Yeah. All right.
How does? Oh, good.
All right. So I'm gonna attack the shadow right. I'm gonna attack this shadow right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna use sharpshooter.
Okay.
Uh, 26
That hits.
for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Did it kill it?
No, that's the first damage it's taken.
And then I also have a 18.
18 also hits.
Oh wait, that's 8 plus 4. That's 12 points of damage to it for the initial one.
Sure.
And then 2 plus 4, another 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, valid.
I'm moving back 2 squares.
Okay. Anything else?
Can I? Let's see. I have bonus actions, don't I?
Maybe.
Maybe. Because my dogs are nowhere to be found right now. They're off gallivanting in the woods somewhere.
Not in the woods, within the range of the water.
No.
I'll work on finding tokens for your dogs this week.
Well, no, I didn't even remember, like, starting the fight with them.
Okay.
So,
Right.
they're chilling in the bear's house.
All right.
But
Along with Jeffrey and everyone, right?
yeah, with all the other animals. No, I got nothing else.
Okay. Annex.
Have any of those shadows had their turn since I took my last turn?
All of them have.
Okay, they should have been taking damage then.
They both made their save, so they'll take half.
Oh. Okay.
Be like that sometimes.
So they took math. 8 each. The two on the left here took 8 points each.
Is it halved or quartered? Because they're resistant.
Well, that was halved, so they took 4 each.
Okay.
Oh.
Stupid fire resistant. Okay. Well, let's see. My strength went down, so I should not try to hit it. So, I'm going to I want to cast Summon Beast. Despite how we just killed a bunch of dick birds, I'm going to summon a dick bird because it served us really well the last time.
Dickberg is
Okay.
back and angrier than ever.
The Dickberg, I'm sorry.
Dickberg to Electric Boogaloo.
I'm going to summon it on our side of the fence, not for what it matters, but like on our side of the fence, out of just behind us, really. I'm sorry, I've already completely forgotten what the rule for that thing was, like when it gets to attack, what its initiative was.
It's on your initiative. I'm declaring now that it works on your initiative.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So that
I don't
was
know what the book says, but I also don't want to deal with it. So.
Yeah. No, and that makes sense that
It's
it's
DM
on your
discretion
initiative
there.
and operates before you.
Okay, before me. All right. So I actually wanted to be behind us, just because I don't want the boat. Yeah, I don't want the Bodak to be able to immediately kill it. So
Oh,
as
because
my-
it has like flyby attack and stuff too, right?
right.
Yeah,
But he's not going to be able to attack until our next go around. So
correct.
as a bonus, I'm gonna. My fireball is still. My flaming sphere is still here, so I'm going to try to ram it into the side of the very resistant.
He
Valid.
makes a save.
Okay. So he quarters it.
1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage. If you just said 7.
No, I rolled an 11.
So
And I
3.
rolled- So 3,
3.
yes.
2 damage.
No,
Oh, it
11
is
goes
two.
down to 6, goes down to 3.
11 goes down to 5.
5 goes down to
Ah.
5, goes down to 2. Yeah.
Oh.
Your table's narking you out. I love it.
Math is hard. All right,
Anything
so
else?
I roll my eyes as a super secret bonus action and then move on.
Super secret.
Are you rolling direct on your table?
Yeah, why not?
Not
Ah,
on your
to each
table.
their own.
If there's any D&D table cloth sponsors, you should totally pick us up, so we can totally tell him not to roll on his table.
It's bad.
Oh, what's he hearing? Is he hearing a ghost?
What?
He
He's
took off
got
his headphones and he
headset.
looks perplexed.
He's probably
He's realizing that his table is telling him stop damaging me with your dice.
Where are these?
unless he's frozen. Is he frozen?
No, he's
I
not.
don't think he's frozen, but it sure looks like he smells a bad fart.
Yeah.
It could be his upstairs neighbors making
Oh, it's
interesting
true,
noises.
yeah.
Hey, wait, they're probably making clogging noises. Is that really bad, stupid commercial instead of just tap dancing?
Oh yeah.
More
we have a
shadow
bit of
spawn.
a clogging problem. No.
I mean,
Alex,
you know.
two of them miss you.
Aw.
Fortunately,
I think it's time for me to push
Oh, they
my button.
missed him.
Okay, cool.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I'm
time
sorry,
for me to
there's-
push my button. By the
There's
way,
other stuff happening in real life that I was listening. I was
that's
completely
what we
ignoring
figured
this
out.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Spit.
we got there before you did.
All right. So now that the Bodak is here, I look over to Corbin and kind of see how he's doing with the fence. Like, how's he doing with the fence?
Mhm.
I'm observant. Is he doing good? Is he doing?
It looks like he's working hard to get the fence fixed.
Makes sense. Probably, yeah. Totally understand. But I am going to go in short sword +1 against the Bodak now that he's there.
Mhm.
Natural 20!
Can you make me
Yeah,
a
you did,
Constitution
'cause the
save
other
as you
one-
stab it?
No! Okay. So
Spit.
the other one was
Spit.
a 3. Con save.
Spit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Con save.
Use the wonderful gifts of life we have.
Oh, yeah. That con save is a 17.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay. So now putting all of the roll stuff back on, because I didn't even I didn't say.
Yeah, so when you make eye contact with the Bodak, you have to make a save, or it does nasty things to you.
Got it.
So
It does the bad touch to you.
Yeah. I totally get that.
it gives you a
'cause
grumpy
that's
up down.
Right, because that's what happened to Dimitri the other or someone else. It was Morty, Dimitri. Someone went outside last time and had like no times. So yeah, I totally got that.
No times. I like that a lot.
That was me.
So the roll was 1, 2.
Wait, how much damage can I do with my offhand?
Ooh.
So the
Probably
actual
1 plus
roll
strength.
of the roll of damage was 10.
Mhm.
So with the crit, it is 5d6 max plus 10 plus 5 because it's
You're
short sword plus
saying numbers at us.
So you maximize the first set of rolls on
the
a crit,
dice. So
but then
so
you have to
that-
re-roll the second set of dice.
correct.
Yeah.
So the max of the first was 30. The
Mhm.
actual roll was
Holy
10 damage.
Mhm.
And my short sword plus 1 and my dex gets an additional 5. So it would be 45 total.
Okay.
And I guess I will. Can I close my eyes and attack it again
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage? But I'm advantaged because of hack tactics, so I make it a flat roll.
Sure.
Cool. That with proficiency is dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
2 damage again.
What was that? Somebody did a thing.
What?
Oh, we got
Hmm?
bits from Rio.
Wow! Oh, thank
Did
you
I-
so much, Big Mark.
Did I miss it? Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hear the chiming in my headphones because I'm hosting doing the channel. But yeah, 300 bits gets another Benny. So Big
Wait,
Mar
wait.
put us at 2/3 of the way there.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Nice. Thank you,
Um,
Mario.
Spit.
2-month
You
subscriber.
watch. First of all, I need
Stop.
Spit. The dick bird.
500 total. You're such a mensch. You're the man's man.
Aw, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I need the dick bird, Enix, Spit, and Morty to take 5 necrotic damage. From
Wait,
his
is
aura.
that a
Just
con
straight up
save or
no
no?
roll?
No, it's just an aura that he has.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
just some bullshit. Got it.
I have, man.
500.
I gotta get out a piece of paper to write down Dick Bird's HP. Didn't need it last time.
Thank you, Mario.
And then it is called his Aura of Annihilation.
That's the coolest freaking ability
That's a pretty
ever.
good name.
And then Morty, I have a crit
Hey,
on you with its
I
crow's
immediately
fist.
take a reaction to make it not a crit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Cause fuck that.
You're gonna take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Sure. Is there a save
And-
I get on the other part where he fists me?
No. And then just 12 necrotic damage.
That's not good for my health. How does the Bodak look? Wait.
Have
guess
you
I'll
ever
wait till
seen
my-
a Bodak before?
Well,
You know
I
what?
was gonna wait till my
Forget it.
turn before.
Sure.
I got a slew of questions to ask.
Okay. As a bonus action, he turns and opens his giant Hoover mouth
Stop!
Oh no.
You monster!
and absorbs this other shadow.
That's fucked up.
Oh. How's the fence coming?
It's like
7 turns
6
away.
round out. Like this is
Yeah.
round 3, dude.
We have another. We got a lot of bullshit to go through before that.
It's true.
Dimitri.
He's got some Dyson mouth shit going on.
Yeah. Cool. I am going to, because he's just going to keep on sucking up these
Yeah.
spirits. I'm going to use sharpshooter, and I'm going to attack the. So, before I do that, I'm going to say, "Hey guys, bring it
And
a little closer."
but then more shadow. Oh, because
You
there's
know.
a bear.
There's a bear. There's a bird.
Yeah, so
I'll shoot shadows. Y'all take
Roberto is
care of
over
the
there,
other
like, just like,
thing.
he's like sitting, like waiting for danger to come.
So, guys, just a little bit more,
A little bit of what?
please.
A little bit more space, like bring more of the shadows in.
I don't want them in here.
Roberto does.
You know what? We've been pretty effective against the Bodak's been pretty effective against the shadows so far.
That's true.
So we can just scoot on in.
Do you want the Bodak to just never die
I don't-
until morning?
It's not my turn.
Dimitri, what are you doing?
All right. I'm gonna first shoot this guy
Okay.
with sharpshooter on. Uh, 21 to hit.
21 hits.
25 damage.
Okay.
Is he not dead?
He's a Bojack.
No, he's shooting the shadow, but you see most of the arrow go through him. It throws off like the course of the arrow a little, but it looks like his shadowy wiles might make him resistant to non-magical damage. Still,
All right then.
just like the other one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack him again.
Mhm.
19.
19 hits.
Uh, 9 plus 10 is 19 damage, I guess.
Wow.
He's got.
Cool.
Anything else?
Let's two more of those. I'm gonna move back.
Even more. Brian, quick question on my turns. The two attacks, is the second attack my bonus action, or do I still have my roguish bonus action of dash, disengage, or hide?
So if you don't have extra attack as a class feature, your second attack is a bonus action.
Got it.
Yeah, so you would not be able to use your your rogue bonus actions as well.
Got it.
Yeah. Annex.
Yeah, the burb. The burb goes before me, right?
Dick Burb.
Okay,
Yep, that's
so
how we doing it.
yeah, so Dick Burb is gonna go ahead and attack the Bodak.
Mhm.
With his, I don't have it pulled up anymore. Where
That's
did
foolish.
it go? He's gonna use his
Pecking attack.
beak. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This was only a level 2, so he only gets to cast it once. He doesn't get multi-attack like before.
Sure.
Right.
But sorry, I have to do math again. My attack modifier, so that's 4.
Spell on that attack modifiers in, right?
Yeah.
It's wisdom.
It's,
Wisdom.
Okay. And it's 8 plus wisdom?
For a save.
Jeez. Okay. Oh, I'm
For
sorry.
the save
Yeah,
DC.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
okay.
your attack modifier is going to be your wisdom plus your proficiency bonus. Your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Then that was a 21.
21 hits.
And jeez, once again, I was not ready.
It's alright, you'll get used to it.
7
It
plus
literally
the
is only like our
spells.
second combat.
Yeah.
so, yeah.
It's asking me to add so many things that I wasn't ready for. 9 points of damage.
Is Dickbird considered magical for the purposes of damage?
No, he's
Okay.
just a bird.
It's
Okay.
Dick Bird. No, he's a bird.
He's just a really ill-tempered bird,
Sure.
and he
A really mad bird.
flutters back to hang out with the rest of the animals back here in Roberto Land.
Mhm.
So that's him. So now, me, I am going to. I was actually going to disengage because we want to start drawing these people back in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to move back in. I want to join the animal club back here.
Oh,
That's far.
Well,
yeah. I thought it was
it
just
doesn't
gonna
ha-
be like a
well,
square. or
how
something.
far are we going? We're
I
just
guess
like.
that makes
well-
sense. Yeah.
Well,
if
you're
the
going
bear's
that
ready to
far,
come in.
so
Well,
Yeah.
what was the idea? The plan was just to move back so we're not bracketing them, right?
Well, I thought it was be like plug up the holes.
What
clearly you
holes
didn't communicate this plan super well before combat. So Enix,
Exactly.
your movement is up to you at this point.
Yeah.
Well, wait,
Like
Exactly.
you
Okay.
move where you think you want to move.
Precisely.
the hole in the fence is right here,
is
yes?
right there. Yeah.
Is right
that's
there.
the only hole.
Okay, so since there's still like a hot second before the hole in this fence is plugged, we want to. I'm unclear what we're doing now.
So move. You move as you feel like you need
Right.
to
So
move.
I'm gonna get. Well, actually, before I do that, how? Where is the? Is he actively fixing the fence? Is he standing right there fixing the fence while we're like fighting around him?
Yeah,
Crap!
Yeah,
that was the plan.
Yeah.
Crap! Yeah, it sure is. It kind of screwed up what I was planning to do here. Well, I'm gonna move back to there.
Okay.
Still into Roberto Land, into the animal pack. Let's see. If I move my fireball there, it would still hurt.
Still hurt Corbin?
Yeah,
No, Corbin's at the hole, or he's
right.
he's
I was
been
thinking
patching.
if I moved the fireball, the flaming sphere to here, it would plug the hole, but it would also hurt Corbin because he's within 5 feet of it.
No. Corbin is over here.
Oh, I thought you
he's
said
able to fix the fence from over there.
Right. So the fence is still up. He has to fix the wards on the fence.
Oh,
The wards are broken on the fence.
cool. Okay, I want to move the flaming sphere to right there as my bonus action
Okay.
to plug the hole. Because they cannot. These shadows cannot go through that flaming sphere without. I mean, I know it's quartered or whatever, but they can't go through it without taking damage, right?
Mhm.
For another 5 rounds or whatever, 5 rounds. I forget what we have left. The flaming sphere lasts for a minute, and it's been.
They can't end their turn there. They can walk through it, but they can't end their turn within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Well, it's better than anything else I have planned, so
That's fine.
it stays there.
Okay. Morty.
Oh, also have the have the shadows that are down here, have they taken their damage from that fireball that was just parked there?
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Did they succeed or fail?
They succeeded.
Okay.
Throw the number.
It's 15.
So
So
7
15
down
and
to 3.
4, so 3.
Yep.
So I'm understanding this correctly. We're taking setbacks. Sees.
Yeah,
Yep, apparently. I was unclear too.
it's okay.
Okay.
Y'all are over there doing 44 points of damage. I'm like, 3.
Well, I did only 2 the other time, so it's only literally because I'm sneaking the 1.
I'm standing
not
there
that
really
sneaky
proud of
anymore.
myself with 3 points of damage.
Dickbird's gonna save the day, man.
It's true.
What are you doing, Morty?
Yeah, I'm thinking and crying and decisions that I'm about to make.
Cast your spirit weapons.
My spirit guardians and step back. I don't want to do that either. I cast spell.
Okay.
Spirit guardians go
Mhm.
up.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't want to step back. I'm gonna be very clear. I do not want to step back.
The shadows are gonna move in.
Wait. I'm not done my turn yet,
All right.
sir.
The shadows back away.
I'm waiting for my circle.
Hmm?
Your circle.
My whatchamacallit?
Oh, the marker on the board.
Yeah, because I'm not good at those. Because Brian understands that I can't make circles happen in
What are
roll
you trying
20.
to do?
See what the problem is, and then regulate, as they say in rap terms.
You're looking
Oh, how
for
do
what?
you
You're
make a
looking for
circle?
the circle for.
hold on.
It's squares, or I think it's technically. It depends on how you want to identify what
Hold
it
on.
is. Yeah. I've seen
How
it
big's
goes
the circle?
It's a 15 foot.
15
circle.
foot.
Look at it.
It's a square.
15 foot?
Well,
15-foot Like-
chill.
side? Oh, how do I? Oh, I just ruined that.
Oh, you just added a health bar.
I got it. Don't worry.
No worries. I'm learning too.
Is he bigger than that one?
Yeah, for whatever reason, won't let me delete your circle.
I'm working on it.
Oh, it's because I'm on the right layer.
No!
Can you stop making squares?
I thought I was erasing it. I clicked on the transparency. Oh, that's its background. That must be what it is.
I keep on adding it's the wrong layer.
It's true. Hold shift to sneak to grid. Oh, that's neat.
I
I was trying to help.
There you go.
I don't want to move back. I don't want to do this. This is such a bad idea. Ugh, fuck. All right. You know what? I'm trusting in it. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And apparently the ring's got to go with me. I'm getting
He
crit.
misses with the attack of opportunity, but I'm gonna need a
Holy
con save.
shit! That my anus is puckered.
Gross.
18.
Okay. Anything else?
No, it's my turn. I'm gonna walk away before I die.
Now the shadows will move in.
Yep.
I'm not gonna not kill you just because you're not here.
No, that's not how it works. I had to be present to die.
It's not true.
Oh, man.
To be very clear, they're always make saves when I get back.
Okay. The shadows. One makes it save. What damage did you get? This is why he shouldn't leave when he casts this spell.
I'm literally right here. Chill.
Yeah.
What damage?
No, well, do they all have half movement as well?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Aw.
13 or 6, and the save was 15.
What type of damage?
Radiant.
Okay. Spit.
Wow, I killed him. Let's go.
I know the bear's been twiddling, but if it were to like shuffle around and move around, when in the order of us acting would it have shuffled around and moved?
At the end of the round, so after Morgan.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, we have rerolls.
It's yes. I've been rolling at advantage this entire time, but now my opportunity to have advantage has gone away. So, I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
I chill. Really quick. This square is still considered 10 feet away from the Bodak currently.
Which
Correct?
square?
the one that is in between Dickbird and
Yes,
Annex.
that is 10 feet from
Still
the
10.
Bodak.
Great. Yeah, I wasn't sure if diagonals did the weird
Nope.
Pythagorean theorem thing.
No. Apparently, D&D takes place on a non-Euclidean plane. So.
Ooh. All right. So I'm gonna go and disengage, and I'm gonna go over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, please stop hurting us. We did do harm, but I'm grovel cowering and begging to the Bodak and any shadows that wish to come within a 10 feet radius of me. And this grovel cower and beg will allow all of my allies to have advantage on anybody within the radius until my next turn. Does the Bodak? I do it with my eyes closed and like my head's bowed to the ground.
Yeah, I'm just double checking the effect on it. It's a cool ability,
Yes.
but
yeah, no worries. I'm just trying to add flavor story text while I'm
Yeah.
here. Like we used to do it all the time in front of the dragon. It was fun because then like other of us would like kind of poke at the dragon, and the dragon would be like, "Stop that!" So, and
Sure.
then
Yeah,
and then
so
big grovel
everything-
cower and beg.
everything with anyone who attacks the Bodak this round has advantage.
Ah, shit.
Because that is the only thing that is within 10
10.
feet when you use the ability.
Yeah,
As advantage or disadvantage?
advantage.
You have
against
advantage
it.
against it, against the
They
Bodak.
have the advantage at it.
But I moved there to be able to make room for other things to go in and do stuff too,
Mhm.
both big and small.
Right, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Got him. Zinged him.
Morty, I need you to make a con save.
Stop. I'm like so tired of this save. Leave me alone.
I begged.
16?
Yeah, you're good. And the Bodak approaches you and glares at your eye right in your face.
Wait, I need a wisdom saving.
I'm getting there. Hold on.
No. It needs to get there first before I get to there.
No, shut up. He
Oh.
glares at you, and you feel
Fuck.
you feel like all of your hope, like replaced with despair momentarily.
Wait.
And you're afraid that, much like the banshees of old, this Bodak may try to set your hit points to 0, therefore negating your death ward magic. But fortunately
Not
for
that
you.
shit.
Fortunately for you, you A, make the save, and B, these thorns erupt up from the ground, and the water
Wow.
pours in, and the Bodak just falls to dust and rags in front of you.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
How did that happen?
The lady.
Wait.
She did the thing.
Oh.
Wait, so
She
the
executed
warden-
our plan from a long time ago.
I look at you and go, what?
What?
Oh wait. No, the plan from a long time ago. I'm interested in hearing
The
apparently
plan,
what plan.
it was the plan
from
from
a long
like
time ago was to like
6 seconds
get it
ago.
in.
Like,
Oh, I guess it was just seconds ago, I suppose. But yeah, like to get it in the water situation, you're gonna jam its face.
no.
into
It
the
doesn't
ground.
look like it's like submerged in water, but
No.
like clearly his spirit guardians have killed this Bodak.
That's what I was thinking of,
Yeah.
and I was like sitting going like, wait, hold on. Where does other shit happen
Yeah.
from?
Remember when I said like 4 rounds in a row, I'm gonna like use the ground on him, and then completely
Right.
forgot.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't have done it because spirit guardians is what killed him. But Yeah.
So,
Gotcha.
hold on.
Yeah.
My immediate
I'm-
reaction before.
so
Are
I'm
we
not
on
going to
combat?
hold on because combat's still going and it's Dimitri's turn.
Well, I was gonna ask about. You say so it turned to dust. Is it a pile of dust or did it blow away?
It is a pile of dust. And
Can we
robes
scoop
in
up
front
what
of you.
Corbin
That's
needs from it?
literally what I-
Presumably, but you still have shadows to deal with.
Yeah.
We have 5 rounds of combat
So,
left.
well, maybe Dimitri.
I will.
My Doritos.
I didn't know that was an action.
Getting
To
Doritos.
Doritos.
It's
let
like
me
good
measure.
berries, but not sure we
They're-
get
they're like-
Doritos.
They're like good berries, but all right. So I'm gonna attack the shadow that's standing in the fireball right now.
Mhm.
With
Is it allowed to be in
sharpshooter-
the fireball?
Well, I'm at. It can.
Shoot
I don't
shoot the shadow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the
It's gonna
shadow.
be dead.
20 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then 18 damage.
Yeah. It's sorry. It's 9 because it's not magical. Anything else?
I will take a. Can I do a bonus action and then my second attack, or do I have to second attack?
No, you can
first?
split your attack action. That's fine.
All right, I'll use a bonus action to move my hunter's mark to this dude right here.
Okay.
That dude right there. And then I'm gonna sharpshoot him with my second attack. I'm going to re-roll that.
Because it's a 1 or because you're Benny?
Is Benny. 18 to hit,
18 hits.
25 damage.
You said that was the same one or a different one? Sorry.
It was for this guy right here.
Okay. You said
It's
25
25.
damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And then that's it for me.
All right, Enix.
So all the let's see, these top 3 shadows here all need to take damage. The quartered damage.
One of them takes half the damage.
Okay. So 4. So the quartered ones take 4. The half takes 8.
Ooh.
So you did 16 damage on 2d6?
No, the it's a 4d6
Oh, okay. That's
thing,
fine.
and then you quarter
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I was terrified that I suddenly completely misunderstood it. Okay, so does the fireball not exist anymore? Has it been a minute?
No, it hasn't.
Oh, okay. It disappeared from the screen here. All right. So I would like to.
Oh, I disappeared the wrong things.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I was like, the light changed a bit. What happened?
So I'm going to. Since we've determined that fire doesn't do anything and ice doesn't do anything, and those are pretty much all the ranged attacks I have that aren't those, I'm going to use spike growth.
Okay.
It erupts into it's a 20-foot radius, so I guess I kind of cast it sort of like with the Bodak. It's down below the bottom of the map here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to become difficult for them to move. Oh shoot, it's Dickbird's turn. I'm sorry. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
Go for it.
Dickbird is still going to do his melee attack against the bottom shadow, the one that's not adjacent.
The furthest
this guy
away.
down here, yeah. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
I would hope so. And then 11.
There will be a time when 22 doesn't hit, but that's not for a while.
Yeah.
Oh man.
11
Is it
damage.
bad that we're letting the Dick Bird just be out there? Or is he gonna come back?
No, he flies back at the end of his turn.
Yeah, he's got
Okay.
5 attack.
So 11 damage to that bottom shadow there.
Okay.
And now I'm going to cast Spike
The
Growth
Sure.
down underneath that bottom shadow there. It becomes difficult terrain, and they
When
take,
things walk on it, they take 2d4 per 5 feet.
Yeah, so it doesn't do anything now. It only does anything when they try to move.
Assuming they're walking.
Right. I asked about the
Two-
Bodak them thing.
2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. It doesn't say walk.
But it is a ground attack, which we
that
know
would be my
anyone
argument.
anyone that's played Pokemon knows
Right.
they don't use Earthquake.
It's going to be a distinction without a difference in a minute, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I feel like it's important though. He's about to rules lawyer your ass.
Well, all right, fine. As a bonus action, I'm gonna take my fireball and try to ram it into the top shadow.
Now they're definitely flying.
He fails his save.
Brian.
Yeah, I don't
When
care.
a creature moves into
I
or
don't care.
within the area.
Don't aggravate the GM.
Does it fill a 5 foot square, or does it cover the terrain of a 5 foot square?
What?
The spike growth.
Spike growth.
I'll let him argue this point.
The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within
Yeah.
range twists and sprouts, hard
Right,
spikes and thorns.
So they're not on the ground. So
But it says the
area becomes difficult terrain for the duration.
the ground
and for
of
every
that
5
5
feet
foot
it
area.
travels.
But it's
Yeah,
no,
the
it's
ground
the
of that 5 foot
it's,
area.
it's the third sentence though. When a creature moves into or within the area.
All right. Well, like I said, it's not going to matter, but that's
No,
fine.
it's not gonna marry.
What are you
I
doing?
want Alex to-
What's the
to do
damage?
For which one are we talking
The fireball.
about? The
Flaming sphere.
Did they
He
succeed or fail?
He failed his save.
Oh my god, why can't I do simple mental math? Three points. Or I'm sorry, he failed. He did 6. He takes 6.
Okay.
Yeah, do you like lasagna though?
Is this like some word that somebody told you to say on stream? Is that what's going on right now?
Oh, right.
Like
the
6
word
times?
game.
Like.
No, it's the video.
Oh, all right. So you guys notice after NX contemplates spike growth and complains about it a lot.
Hold on. Wait
you
a minute.
notice-
I did not complain about anything. I was arguing about what I read on the screen.
I'm with you, dude.
You notice about a dozen shadows show up, but they are edged out by this spectral thorn growth that seems to only affect your enemies for whatever reason. And fortunately, you cast that later than he started repairing the fence, so you can just wait it out. I assume you do so rather than like being brave and dropping spirit guardians.
He's trying to beat them out. Yeah, I do that.
Perfect. And you
Not drop it by chance. I
Right, yeah,
clarity
yeah.
of words.
You've successfully dealt with the Bodak and his shadow minions, and recovered the ashes and like overcloths of this Bodak.
We stole his clothes.
Yep.
Bitch.
What do you want to do?
We bring them
There's
to
a fence.
Corbin.
Okay.
No, wait. Repair the fence. Make
Right,
sure
right.
that's
Well,
good.
yeah, that's
The fence is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, "You did really well. I'm surprised.
Same.
Give me a moment." And he goes and he like burns the cloth that the Bodak was wearing. Takes all the ashes, and goes into his like kitchen area.
Can we watch him do it at all?
Yeah, if you want.
I like to watch him.
And he grinds this like the weeds up first and start with a mortar and pestle, and then throws the ashes in with it, and then the dickbird feet and the catfish whiskers, and then you notice as he goes and gets some kind of like grain looking meal, like some kind of like porridgey thing. and
Mhm.
puts that in there as well, and starts like stirring this like mush slurry. And he gets
He's
it's
a
like
fucking witch.
he's got like a gallon of this stuff, and he gets out 4 large bowls, and he
Oh,
scoops it out, and it's like a quart apiece. And he says,
Wait, 5.
"Oh,
he got some for him,
for
Yeah.
Baron also."
Baron.
Well, 6 if he wants them too.
He says, "Oh, I'm not going to Gold Home.
5
Y'all
then.
are on your own." But he gets it's more than a gallon, and he gets out 5 bowls and fills them to the brim, and he says, "You're gonna have to
Lot of-
eat."
Wait a minute.
I could eat.
And
I'll start eating.
as you start to eat this, it's like when it
This
hits
gets
your stomach,
worse.
it starts to like swell, right? Like, have you ever eaten like too much rice and had too
Yeah.
much to drink immediately
Oh
after?
Yeah.
no!
It's like
That's
that,
like
but
the
worse.
fucking worst.
Yeah. And is it like he's like you've got to eat all of it or it's not gonna work? And I need all of you to make Constitution saves for me.
God damn it!
I think he's trolling us.
Wait, what was
Wait,
we want
do
to
it.
eat this later? But he's immediately sending us on a quest. Wait a minute, why
I
didn't we
think he's
wait?
totally hazing us right now.
Do I
That's
do,
5.
do I get any kind of bonus because I'm literally twice the size of everybody else?
No.
No.
In fact, you
In
get about
fact, we all
halfway.
get
You get about
disadvantage.
halfway down, right? And then he over all of your
kills it.
bowls.
I didn't expect you guys to do that.
No, you get about halfway done, and over all of your bowls, you don't notice it at first, but he puts his hand over your bowl and like squeezes a fist, and you watch as his blood drips into each of your bowls, and he continues stirring, and then takes like a big loogie and just like spits in your bowls and stirs that into the slurry, and he says, "This is
There you
witch
go.
magic. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you gotta."
Like,
totally
he doesn't
hazing
give
us.
a
You gotta
fuck. He's
finish.
just like, he's like, I don't know, man. I just read this in a book somewhere. Like,
No, he says you gotta like if you want to be off the
you
radar,
gotta beat the best. You gotta eat the best.
Gotta
I-
keep
I
going.
rolled a
what did you guys
20.
get for con saves?
I rolled
Right.
a 21.
A 5.
We got bennies.
You do have
No,
minis.
I don't care. I'm gonna leave it. Let this one go.
You got a 5, you said?
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Yeah, you're good. NX
I've literally become a fire hydrant for not
for
natural
less.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is fine.
What'd
You're
you get?
fine with a 5? I don't know if I'm fine with a 5.
You want me to re-roll?
No, I'm trying to consider if I should re-roll.
Nah.
I'm letting it go 'cause
No?
I know I can deal with it.
Or
I'm the healer.
21.
Yeah, you're fine.
I feel like I'm sitting over watching each of you eat a bowl of food that's the size of your entire body.
This is
just
like some-
amused.
Okay, fine, yeah.
This
So
is some
fine,
like
fine.
fear fest shit right here. Like, are you
Spit
comfortable
all-
with eating those bugs? And you're like,
Spit
no.
Spit also rolls a 5.
Okay. So we'll
Wait,
find
wait,
out
wait.
what that means next time
Oh boy.
In the red. Thanks everybody for hanging out in chat and watching and hopefully having a good time watching these folks
Be idiots.
be a little bit, yeah. We will be back. We are now a weekly program, so we'll be back a week from tonight. We'll see you next Thursday. Do keep in mind we are a company that has a website where you can buy coffee, initiativecoffeeco.com. There's a few roasts on there, two of which are benefit roasts that support either Jasper's Game Day, which provides funds for local crisis centers, or Rise Above the Disorder, which provides funds for mental health for gamers, specifically streamers. Additionally, we have a Facebook, we have an Instagram, we have a Patreon, we have a Twitter. Follow us on Patreon at the $3 tier. You'll give everybody a Benny every month. That'll be
It means
cool.
a lot, so do that. Be
Yeah.
cool.
All of the Patreon money, once we pay all our bills for the month, goes to the Initiative Research Foundation, which provides support for academic research related to games. So check that out. I mean, we don't have a website for that yet because I haven't made it, and Jake doesn't have time. But it's
Huh?
our
What? Wait,
it's
why?
our
Wait,
side
why is
project.
my? Wait, hold on. Why did I get?
We have to make a website for the nonprofit. Don't worry about it. I'll do it.
But why is this my? Wait a minute. What?
Because it's either you or me, and you don't have time, and I haven't yet. So that's the way it goes. It is a real thing, though. So it's a nonprofit in Illinois right now. We're filing paper. We're sending off bylaws to the feds this week. So,
Oh, I've got an announcement.
yes.
I heard there's a thing called Fuzzy Logic Gaming. That's my announcement.
Fuzzy Logic Escape Room.com, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
That's my goal, to just make it as impossible to give my own announcements.
What?
You don't really have anything worth announcing, so it checks out.
Wow, that's fucked.
Fuzzy Logic, go.
Yeah, so we are actually releasing a new room this weekend. Super excited about it.
What?
Just realized that we didn't get the mailing blast out, but I'll probably work on that tonight or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. But yeah, released a new room. It's like archaeologist dig themed and whatnot, and also we just started doing on-demand, at-home point-and-click escape rooms, as well as print-and-play escape rooms, where we are working together with a company out in the UK who has made some really fun print-and-play escape rooms too. So you could go and get those on our website at fuzzylogicescaperoom.com.
Awesome. Check those out. Additionally, keep your eyes peeled. This weekend we did a premiere of Hard Book Weekend, where we ran all of Hoard of the Dragon Queen in 3 days.
We did that.
Pretty successfully, I think. Keep an eye out. We are going to be running Hard Book Weekends periodically, probably to start off with once a month. Then I'll try to pick that up over the summer a bit. Some of those are going to be direct support for Initiative Research Foundation. Some of those are going to kind of be split revenue between Initiative Research Foundation and Initiative Coffee Company. That will be clearly posted when those announcements go up. So if you're concerned about where the money's going, that will be made very clear. But I'm expecting to do one a month until the summer, and then maybe weekly after that. We'll see in the summer, where we run whole hard books, AL legal. I might be able talked into doing some seasonal stuff for AL instead of the hard books themselves, but that's kind of up in the air. So check those out. I know that those are basically down to what I have prepped. So Hoard of the Dragon Queen, Rise of Tiamat, Prince of the Apocalypse,
I've got a bunch of CCCs for you to run.
and Ball Descent are all. I'm comfortable enough to run those. I'll make posts, and then I'll take a look at some CCC stuff if people want to do runs of community created content. Like Era of Orcus is a big one that I have mixed feelings about. A lot of the what?
Oh, I wanted to say, as a player in the games we played this weekend, it was extraordinarily fun.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not a paid promotion. But I feel like I shouldn't disclose. Either way, it was a lot of fun. If you guys want to have an extended period where you get to play through a character that you've been have an idea for, this is a great opportunity. Mm-hmm. It's great to have an opportunity to run something all the way through, because there's many times when you only get to play your character 4 hours at a time or 3 hours at a time, and when you don't like life gets in the way. But being able to play the character continuously, you get to have a lot of opportunity to build the character out, and it builds its own emotion. And my character has apparently come into the realization that he has fallen victim to the brand of clothing that apparently is Sasha Alexander instead of his actual name. So I wanted to be very clear. It's super fun to do these kind of events, these prolonged events. So if you are considering doing it, do it. Yep. Don't consider, just do.
Yeah, so the way that'll work, I'll make an announcement, I'll make a post, and then basically the first 6 people to sign up get those seats. It'll probably be between $50 and $60 for a seat for the weekend, depending on if the money is split or if it just goes straight to Initiative Research Foundation. We'll have to come up with it. And like what is being run, right? So some of the hard books are just longer than others. Hoard of the Dragon Queen will probably be a little bit cheaper than Tomb of Annihilation, for instance, because Tomb of Annihilation is a long weekend at the shortest versus Horde of the Dragon Queen that I could probably
Don't do
punch
that.
out in 2 days. So, so that's that. Check it out. Posts will be coming soon. Any other announcements? Congratulations to Enix on a brand new house that he bought. He's like a grown up with his own place. That's cool. I'm not going to
I'll
disclose
have
that address because that's weird.
Yeah,
Other than
I'll
that,
have a different background next week. I'm in the old place right now, but we move a week from
Next
yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll just wait till next week when you're gone from the seat, and I'm gonna take a picture, and I'll be there too.
So I'll have super choppy internet because I don't even know if there will be internet at the new house yet. So I may have to use a cell phone. We'll see.
fortunately, you've dealt with the combat, so if you're not there, it's not the end of the world.
Yep. I think it'll be fine.
All right. Other than that, thank you all for hanging out and playing along. Until next time, have fun, play safe, wear a mask, and get a shot. And until next time, roll together. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.